They roll up loud, ready for a scene. Then they freeze mid-step, 'cause the sidewalk's clean. Fresh white line, like a battle scar. Every edge in place, every mark a star. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. Boots on the ground, badges in the night, neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner, like a drawn-out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. They chant and they push, but the line doesn't fade. Every painted edge, every groove that was laid. Dreamy haze above, steel in the street. Mr. Bill's curves stand where the patriots meet. Mr. Bill's curves, Mr. Bill's curves. Mr. Bill's curves.
Hey guys, you like that intro better than the other one? It's a pretty good one. It's still good to have a little bit of music as you're opening up there. Some people kind of do this 5-minute intro or something like that. Just put a picture on the screen. I expect people to kind of stay there, and they need more entertainment than that, in my opinion. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you're hanging out there doing a good job. 12 people already popping in on YouTube. What made you guys click on the link? What my pretty face? Besides that, what was the thing that made you click on the link? I appreciate it. Make sure you click on those other links too, like Twitter and Rumble and things like that. Those are good buttons too. They don't hurt you, and they're free too. Everything's good to be free these days. They're very affordable when it's free. Anyway, let's get into some news here. If you guys want to talk about drama stuff, we'll do that later, something like that. I don't know if you're into that. Some of the Twitter people are into the drama stuff, but if you want to get into that, that's why I put drama question mark at the end of the title. Let's get into some of this stuff here. Press the right button, Mr. Bill. There you go. Here's the button. Let's see what they were talking about here. This is recently, I guess. Ellison, this is a federal invasion of the Twin Cities, evidently. Federal invasion. It's an invasion. The feds are in the United States of America. Federal government is in one of the states. That makes it an invasion, evidently. Let's see what they say here. Ellison, I see the Attorney General or something? Yeah, I guess so.
The deployment of thousands of armed mass DHS agents to Minnesota has done our state serious harm. This is, in essence, a federal invasion of the Twin Cities and Minnesota, and it must stop. The deployment.
Go ahead, make me my day. is what Trump would say to that. Like, what are you going to do about it? Sue me? Okay, you sue me. It'll take a year to get it to the Supreme Court. Go ahead. Well, that's happening. Your city will get cleaned up, and people will realize that you as an attorney general are useless in your state because you could not clean up the crime in your area. But sending in other people to kind of clean up the nonsense might be a good thing. If it has to be the feds, it has to be the feds. Anyway, that's my take. Hopefully you guys are doing good out there. What was it, the highlight of your day so far besides seeing my pretty face? You guys have a highlight of the day? What's going on? Grandma's hanging out there. Smoky Pipe's hanging out there. Put a 1 if you're also you like to hang out. Put a 2 if you just like to chill out, okay? I'm not sure what the difference is, though. Dave Medina, looks like he was out there talking to people here the other day or something like that. Let's see what these geniuses in Portland had to say.
My point is, you guys are out here protesting ICE. You should be protesting the people that are leading the state that are failing Oregonians. They're allowing these Tren de Aragua people to roam. Okay, so where's the protest against Oregon Democrats for allowing the Tren de Aragua to roam around the streets?
One side at a time.
Why are we just protesting ICE and not protesting the border being wide? Like, you know how many drugs? You're a drug counselor, man. You understand the drug problem in Oregon and what people, fentanyl and cocaine, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, but you don't. But you fix it by not letting the drugs get in here.
Trump fixed the border. Nobody gets in. But ICE is being weaponized against all of us.
They're not being weaponized. They're doing their job.
They're not.
The same job they've been doing
They
since
shot a
2002.
woman
That's
in
what
the
people.
face.
You know what I think it is? I think Donald Trump's in the Oval Office, and that's what this is more about with everybody. Because ICE has been around since 2002, man. They've been doing the same operations. It's just you're only hearing about it from the media more because they want us divided. They've been doing the same stuff.
You understand? Do they not understand? Their job is to enforce immigration law. They've been enforcing immigration law by the books for quite a while. There's during the Obama and Biden era, they mainly did it down south and everything where nobody pays attention, you know. But now that there's more undocumented people up north and everything now, thanks to DeSantis, Biden, and other people sending people to other places, you got to have more immigration and customs enforcement in the northern areas also. Anyway, my small take. Follow David Medina out there if you want to see more of that cool content on the Twitterverse. Nobody's saying hello except Blue Otter said hello. Thank you for saying hello. Anybody else going to say hello to me? Nobody going to say hello? 15 people there, and only a couple of people said hello. This is interesting. This guy, ICE agent here, was trying to say hello to this lady here, person here. I guess Nick's order says an old white liberal lesbian chucked a water bottle at agents outside ICE Minneapolis and then attempted to run away. But she didn't get far as agents sprinted after her, brought her to the ground. These idiots don't learn, he says. Let's see the chase here. You guys seen this one yet? Ready, get set, go.
Okay, I'm on.
Did we see the throat? Probably right before the video started there.
Okay, I'm on.
You're out of there after you just tried to assault, you know, kind of a light assault, but still an assault of ICE officers. You know, if you're a Republican and you did something bad, what's going on? New Orleans in the house. New Orleans in the house. Okay, who's the furthest person away, guys? So far, we got New Orleans. That's probably 2,000 miles away from Portland. So, anybody further away? Where are you guys at? Let's see. It's kind of hard, probably hard to run in those boots. Although you kind of got to wear boots in that kind of weather. Let's see how fast she's running here. Three, one.
Back up! Fuck you! Back up! Fuck you! What'd you eat for breakfast? Couldn't have been bacon, right? That'd be cannibals. Back up! Back up! I'm a safe distance.
Are you? And notice how none of these lefties are kind of saying that she did something bad. Nobody's saying that. Yeah, you shouldn't throw things at law enforcement. There's seem to be okay with that. All these other things they're making up in the case there. Michigan old school. Okay, Michigan, New Orleans probably about a tie, I would guess, from Portland. You have to Google it to see on that one there. There's grandma says, "Get them." There we go.
Feel safe? You need a new job, motherfucker.
Got anything on you? Any weapons?
Ma'am, are you good? Can you breathe? It's always an unknown.
If she didn't run, she could breathe better. Just FYI, you know. Sometimes running away and everything gets you out of breath. If you stay there and say, I totally irresponsible. It was a moment of anger. I so apologize for doing it. If you have to take me in, take me in. Guess what they likely would have done at that point there? You do it again, you're going to jail. That's likely what they would have said at that point there. But instead, she decided to run, showing her guilt when she ran. You see that how you can either act responsible or act irresponsible. She acted irresponsible, and these leftists around her are saying her irresponsibility deserves more attention. If she acted responsible, these far leftists or whatever said, "Oh, you should have ran away instead of apologized."
Dumbass.
Get up.
Dummy.
Get up.
Back up. Back up. I'm moving. Back up. Hey, get back.
Sand Tiger in the house. How you doing, Sand Tiger?
What's your name?
That thing's to say. Fred Wills charter tennis van. Okay. Oh, we got a tennis tournament nearby. Oh, that building across the way must be an indoor tennis area. Okay, that makes sense.
What's your name? What's your name?
Let's see, next to a college or something, or probably next to like a athletic area.
I'll get your glasses. Stand up. Stand the fuck up. Get up.
You already have one charge called assaulting federal officers. Okay. Another charge that you're doing right now would be a thing called resisting arrest. I'm going to Google it real quick, see how fast I am. What is the punishment for resisting arrest of federal law enforcement? Punishment for resisting federal law enforcement varies greatly under 18 U.S. Code 111, ranging from fines up to a year in prison for simple acts to significant felonies with up to 20 years if a deadly weapon is used. Okay, so we'll say a year. You know, that's an extra year of incarceration for not getting up when they told you to get up and try to bring yourself down. That's called resisting arrest. You know, you do understand things, right? Maybe they don't understand things. Your name is Mud? Reminds me of a Star Trek episode back in the day.
Stand up.
Hey, Del, we got a car coming. Are you proud of what you're here to do? Are you proud of what you're doing? Back up. Tell me you're proud of what you're doing.
Taking criminals to justice? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're proud of what they're doing.
You gonna stand up now?
Are you proud of what you're doing? Stand up. Are any of you gonna answer that fucking question? Are you proud of what you're doing?
Again? Really?
Are you proud of what you're doing? Are you?
The same person that's in handcuffs? I mean, I believe you, but she's in handcuffs surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 law enforcement officers. Is she really going to do something that stupid?
Proud of what you're doing? Are you proud of what you're doing? Are you proud of what you're doing? Are you proud of what you're doing?
I'm guessing the leftists over there tried to do something stupid again in retaliation for this nonsense, and they FAFO'd.
No.
Okay, this is probably what you mean, that she was resisting again or something like that. She's not going to try to get up and wiggle or push against the police officers. No, nobody's that stupid. I correct myself on that one.
You proud of what you're doing? Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Proud of your job? Back up! Don't wear proud. Why do you wear that flag? You know that you read the fucking Constitution?
Yeah, the Constitution. Oh, I don't go into that. How silly are people? How silly are they out there? This was Ocean Plot. Actually, let's read Higby since he's kind of out in that area. Does a journalist have to be killed unalived before we actually start throwing these bloodthirsty thugs in prison? That's what we're looking at. I do my job every day with a thought in my head that I may come home in a body bag. When are state, local, and federal authorities going to begin imprisoning these people? It's not a joke. They want us unalived. Antifa has been declared a terrorist organization. Why is it not being treated like one? Rounding them up is what he says. This is related to the Trinidad Aragua compatriots in Portland that tried to run over a person there. You see that video there? I'm not sure there's.
Excuse me, guys. Gonna get right by you. Excuse me for a second.
Anyway, they got their vehicle towed, but 4 hours ago, Ocean Plot found this information out here. That at approximately 2 p.m., Border Patrol agents initiated a traffic stop at the target vehicle in the parking lot used for unmarked vehicles. 6 Border Patrol agents exited the vehicles. 4 Border Patrol agents approached the target vehicle, and 2 Border Patrol agents remained near the vehicles. The Border Patrol agents identified themselves as law enforcement officers to the occupants and were wearing law enforcement identifying markings, including tactical vests and or badges. 1 Border Patrol agent described the driver as appearing anxious and visibly moving. There's no body-worn camera footage from the involved 6 Border Patrol agents capturing the above described events. Investigators have scoured the area and social media in an effort to find surveillance footage, but to no avail. The fixed surveillance cameras in the area of the parking lot, according to the business, do not capture footage. Apparently, they did not capture footage of this event. I think that's their way of saying, yeah, they did. They just erased it. Investigators continue to look for any available video evidence of this event, but to date have been unsuccessful. Anyway. What I wanted to know is they've also found them to be involved in Trinidad Aragua. There's some information that he came up with that said they did have Trinidad Aragua. I think I have it further down on the list here. DHS apprehensions in Minneapolis this week.
So you see, all right, let's put this up real quick. These are 5 images of some of the individuals that were arrested as part of this Minneapolis operation. Wednesday, these individuals were apprehended, according to the reporting here. So you see the names across the bottom, and I'll just tell you that from left to right, you have a child sex assault conviction, registered sex offender, attempted sex assault conviction, attempted criminal sex conduct conviction, and possession of opium conviction. So these are all individuals with perhaps the exception of the second person in there who does not say there's been a conviction, there's a charge in that case. These individuals were all rounded up in Minneapolis as part of the operation that we've been watching?
Yes, Martha. And what's even more noteworthy is in addition to those 5, this happens every day. Those type of individuals are walking the streets every day in broad daylight. Those ICE agents, Border Patrol agents are up against that every single day. And as they arrest those individuals, we have members of the community, some of those weaker-minded constituents that fall victim to Waltz and Fry's rhetoric, actually coming against us as we arrest those individuals. That's amazing to me. Do they want registered sex child rapists?
Yeah, I guess they want this attempt.
Some of the lefties might, maybe that's their kind of thing that they get off on or something.
All right, these are.
It's commercial time. This is a brief commercial.
Get up! Get up, Boggers, get up.
You get the idea. What's this one about here? Across California, we have trans cult leaders doing things to kids to believe they might be trans. Listen to somebody about this stuff. I don't know why I picked this one here, but we'll listen to it for a little bit.
Information. Beth! Information.
Hey, tell me
Beth,
about you. Tell me
stop
about you.
trying asking people about children's private medical information.
Are you on testosterone?
Beth, stop asking people about children's private medical information. Beth, stop.
That's even when they're having conversations, all they can do is repeat the same thing over and over again. They can't have a conversation. When they're trying to have a conversation, it's the same thing as doing it their chants. ACAB or whatever the chant is. Just like have a talk, have a dialogue, answer the questions back and forth. That's usually how adults behave.
Stop talking about children's private medical information. Beth, stop asking about children's private medical information. Beth, stop asking about children's private medical information.
What do you think about the
Beth,
Supreme Court?
stop talking about children's private medical information.
Sure,
About
girls
child's
only?
private medical. Stop being a fuck.
Special treats like pizza night.
Stop asking about
Pizza and
children's private.
Leftism, it's a disease. To this level, anyway, it's definitely a disease. Yeah, woke. They go over the fence to have a play date. Fun stuff. Oh, can I go outside? Can I go outside? Let's go hang out over here. Wait, go back.
Teddy, your friend's here.
What's going on? Secretary of War Pete Hegseth was at some place where they do the F-35s, Lockheed Martin or something like that, or SpaceX area. I wonder if Elon Musk was around that day. He doesn't mind shaking hands with the workers, things like that, not just the CEOs and people like that. He'll get down there and talk to anybody. Costco. Costco for people who fight wars, I guess. I don't know. Cornyn, there's Texas. There's Ted Cruz there. It's kind of funny, you know, some of these senators by the back of their head. Don't recognize the other guys besides Pete. Yeah, the leftists are childlike. FAFO. When you push MAGA to the breaking point, FAFO. Here, Brandon, I think, had this one here. I'm not sure if that's who it actually is, though. I'm assuming the guy with the flag is the Patriot. Again, this is the hugging thing. People do bad hugging on YouTube. I don't, for some reason, poor hugging skills here. What you're watching is very, very poor hugging skills. They try to give you a hug and everything around the back and everything, and people put their face in the way of the hug. So I don't know why people put their face in the way of somebody trying to hug them, you know.
Hey, guys.
Bad hugging, you know, bad hugging. He's trying to hug him and everything, and the guy keeps putting his face in the middle of the hug. Why do people put the face The guy's trying to give you a loving hug and everything. The face goes right there. I don't know why they do that. Tahiti Wasteland. Nice KO. Nice KO. You can see that. I had Tommy Boy also reposted that particular one I saw on Twitter also. If you want to see that one there, he kind of liked that situation. Speaking of a situation, protesters and federal immigration authorities clash in Minnesota. Why do they do things at gas stations all the time? What, you know, there's the kind of bad things that can happen around gas stations. You know, when they haven't turned the shut off on. You know, certain bad things happen when people who smoke too much and things like that go to gas stations. Yeah, exactly. It was helping them with understand their feelings and everything. You know, their feelings. You know, not just their kind of their emotional feelings, but their physical feelings. You know, make sure they really feel it to the core.
Get back. Yes, sir. Get back. Yes, sir. Get back. Get back.
F-A-F-O.
Y'all look good.
I know.
Good pat down once you get him up. Give me a good pat down. Get up. Put him in the vehicle. All right, we're good. Pick up the back up, you guys. Stay back. Stay back.
Unmask them.
Hey, you guys need a back.
It has a big can. He has. That'll clear your lungs pretty quick, huh?
Oh. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you for your time. Hey, you fucking with me, man. Hey. Anything else, Mohammed? Welcome to Somalia, man. You too, man. Yeah, no, there's no need, brother. But it's just that.
I'm not sure what that was about. Probably in Minnesota and things like that. It's like, you're in a different neck of the woods now. I get some other news here. Looks like John Kennedy was talking about all the nonsense of the money that's wasted in Minnesota, even though he's from Louisiana, but he cares about taxpayer dollars. And he has funny things to say, so bear with him here.
And applying to Governor Tim Walz's Medicaid office for money to distribute to the poor. And Governor Tim Walz's welfare office
nice to see you guys.
Hundreds of millions of dollars. And of course, the thieves running these
fictitious
corporations sucked it up like a Hoover Deluxe. And then these fictitious corporations would go to restaurants in the community, many of them in the Somali community, and say, here's the deal. I want you to fill out a report saying you fed all these poor people. Of course, you're not feeding anybody. Just lie. And give me the report. And I'll give you a percentage of the money that I'm stealing from the American taxpayer and the people of Minnesota. And that's what they did. But they didn't just limit it to food. The fictitious company run by these thieves would go to Governor Walz's agencies and say, give us a bunch of money. We're gonna house homeless people. And Governor Walz would give them the money, and the thieves sucked it up like a Hoover Deluxe. And then they went to.
Oh, I did. Oh, I think we were talking to a Canadian guy yesterday. I'm not. Probably you or something like that. I had some Canadian jokes or something like that with another hockey fan or whatever that was around or something. Yeah, I think I remember you.
To a bunch of other of folks in the community and said, henceforth you're in the housing business, and you need to fill out a report. It's a lie. Fill out a report saying you're providing housing for a bunch of people. Of course they weren't. And then we, the thieves who got the money from Governor Walz, will kick you back a little bit of the money. Did they stop there? No. Then they moved into, I just described housing, they moved into child care. Under Medicaid, you can use money to provide child care. So the thieves formed a bunch of new fictitious companies and went to Governor Walz.
I know it loses something when I do that Blue Otter. Yeah, at least I didn't go 1.5. I was thinking about 1.5, but you know he's got good timing in his jokes, you know. But just trying to speed it up a bit.
In his agencies and said, give us a bunch of welfare money, Medicaid money to give folks who are poor child care. And then the thieves running the fictitious company went to families, many of them in the Somali community, and said, do you have a child who's autistic? If so, we want to sign them up. But if the
Yeah, that was the Ellison or whatever said that, you know, I only had a 15-second clip of him or something like that, but it sounds like they're not happy with the feds. They call it an invasion of federal people with masks or something like that.
if some of the families said, no, we don't have a child who's autistic, the thieves said, don't worry about it. Lie. Tell us you have a child who's autistic. And whether your child is autistic or not, we're not going to provide any services for your children, but we will kick you back some of the money. It's disgusting.
Yeah, well said, Butterfly. Well said, well said. Let's see what else we got here. Sorry if I'm bouncing around with different kind of things going on, but evidently this Mark Kelly guy from Arizona that should have never been elected. Forget who he ran against or back in the day, but bad choice. People voted for him like, oh, he was in the Air Force. He went in space. Let's vote for him. What are his policies? It doesn't matter. He's a Democrat, and he's a tough guy, you know. What are his policies? I don't know. He's a Democrat.
Hegseth. Breaking right now, Democratic Senator Mark Kelly is suing the Department of War and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth after moves to censure and discipline him. Kelly is asking a federal judge for an immediate injunction, trying to freeze the punishment while the case plays out in court. The department disciplined Kelly, a Navy veteran, over a video where he told service members to ignore what he called illegal orders. Kelly argues he's being illegally punished for a political viewpoint. John? Breaking.
Unless you completely disassociate yourself from your military and everything, I'm pretty sure, like say, you can still be called up in the military. Therefore, you shouldn't be making strong political opinions, at least not that strong, even as a Democrat senator, where you're telling your military people what to do. That's kind of going a little too far there, buddy. That's why you were censured and evidently lost your pension there, buddy. That's what the reason why. And when you bring this thing to court here, there's this thing called a discovery process where the other side can find out information about you and things like that. So it might not have been the best idea to try to sue him, because now that they can have access to certain records and everything, that might not be something you want out there. Eliezer Perez here. Typical homophobe, he says.
You had a good Christmas, though, sir? You believe Christ is King? Christ is Lord? Why not? Do you love gay people?
He was still shaking his head. No. He was sort of thinking, no, I don't like this guy in front of me, but you got to listen to the questions, idiots.
Why'd your head stop?
Silly liberals. A little funny thing here or something like that. People think this is good. Gave him a grape Kool-Aid. America can still laugh. This is friendship.
What is that?
You see this motherfucker?
What's the can say, Damien?
No, don't. You drink grape shit all the time. You're not gonna fucking do this and make me out to be the nigga with the grape Kool-Aid and shit all. You gave it to me. Absolutely. This is why we don't have nice shit. This is exactly why. I'm still gonna drink this motherfucker.
You're gonna like it too.
God damn, it is good.
They need their energy, no matter what flavor it is out there. Hardworking guys. Probably a road crew or an electric crew, I would guess. Black Rebel put this video up here. Let's see what this is about.
Fuck you.
This isn't actually Black Rebel. It's filming. He just gave his thoughts about it.
Hey Siri, call 911.
Let's call law enforcement in the middle of and have law enforcement go to attack other law enforcement. Are you an idiot? You could call because there's a crash there, I guess, at that point there, but you better not say something like, ice, stop, please, please stop ice.
You're not a traffic cop. You're not a traffic cop. Mass police, fuck you. Fuck you, mass police. Take your fucking mask off.
So you can do what to them? Take pictures and be a little SJW and possibly send it to people who want to do them harm? No, thank you. I'd rather keep my mask on, especially if I have a family.
Oh, ha ha! You almost hit your own guy, you motherfuckers.
What on earth is wrong with these people?
Yep, and look at that. And then they get out of Dodge. Fuck y'all. Fuck you. Yep, and then just leave the carnage. Fucking assholes.
You just called 911, you idiot. Guess what they're going to do? Take care of the car, you idiot. Holy cow. I should have seen what Black Rebel had to say about that one. Sorry. There's 11 seconds. Immigration agents are in a standoff with Minneapolis community on the city's south side. I wonder if that's near the memorial place. Oh, I know that's BG on the scene, right? Ford Fisher's probably down there too at this point. BG on the scene right there, I believe. You rarely see his face. I kind of recognize him from back in the day. Ford Fisher's probably with that might be Ford Fisher right there. That's when he was, Pete was en route to Texas there. Oh, here's what I was talking about earlier with Ocean Plot. Those Venezuelan guys in Portland, you know. According to an FBI affidavit filed in the U.S. District Court, I'm not going to try to read the name, Lewis was charged with aggravated assault on a federal officer and felony damage to federal property after intentionally ramming patrol vehicles during a targeted immigration enforcement operation on January 8th. The filing links Moncado to a series, a series of prior Q-viewings in Oregon connected to a TDA prostitution and extortion network. Gotta get paid. The affidavit states that Moncado admitted he knew the vehicles belonged to immigration enforcement and intentionally rammed them while attempting to flee. And was it an accident? Was he just kind of a Maryland man kind of thing or something like? No, it says intentionally rammed them while attempting to flee. Investigators note they are unable to locate video evidence of the altercation. They also notated here too, Ocean Flight, you might have missed it, but nothing there, that there were stationary cameras outside at the parking lot, kind of looking at the parking lot. So, you know, I might have said that the people there, the businesses, did not have the video footage. But anyway, technicality. What's Carolyn Levitt talking about today? Jerome Powell.
Thank you, Caroline. Jay Powell should go to jail if he lied about the president.
Eamon, you're yelling out a question that's being asked in a different way, but it's the same exact question as we just answered, and I just answered it. We'll let the Department of Justice determine that.
Ooh. Oh, Jerome Powell playing with the numbers and all the money that went into rebuilding the building that isn't even federal property. And interesting. It's partly federal property, but no swearing. Oh, who's swearing it? More law enforcement on the way. Nothing. Yeah. I know if you guys are mad or whatever, you know, try to hold the crazy words or something like that, you know, or put it, if you're saying the S word or whatever, put a dot instead of the I or something like that, you know. I just don't like to actually see the words in the chat, you know. You can fake words if you're mad enough or something like that, maybe, you know, but just try to be nice. Here's more of a commercial here. I think it's a commercial. Hey, Jacoby, how you doing? Nice to see you. Who was the person? Oh, Finn Harris? He was saying something earlier. Be nice with the words. What do we say? Jacoby in the house. Got the seals in the house. It's not a Navy SEAL. Maybe a Coast Guard SEAL. Fun stuff. Commercial over.
When I was 4 years old, and
yesterday at a protest over the recent ICE viewings, I don't like to say the other word, in Portland and Minneapolis. Portland City Councilwoman Murillo claims that it was the United States' fault that her and her family came to the United States when she was 4 years old, which is an odd statement in itself. According to Murillo, a U.S.-sponsored coup installed an authoritarian dictatorship and forced her family to leave the country. Based on Murillo's age, this would have been in 2000 or 2021. Historically, this is completely false. First of all, Paraguay has never had a communist government or a series of communist governments. Its politically little environment has always tended toward right-wing conservative governments with regular military coup attempts, some successful, others not so much. Anyway, let's see what she has to say here.
U.S. imperialism is part of the reason why
Again, Portland City Council member talking about imperialism.
We ended up here in the United States. In Paraguay, there was a strong anti-communist movement.
Oh yeah, did you see the Mercado kind of walked things back, saying I should have been calmer. I was so tired. And Nick's order in the comment section said, expect, he didn't say the exact words, but expect to get sued soon or something like that, you know.
And the United States felt sympathy to the dictator that
Hey, Tattooed. How you doing? Nice to
and
see
they
you.
ended up giving him $146 million to fund his military takeover. And we ended up with a dictatorship in our country for 30 years.
When they say dictatorship, she means a conservative conservative group was probably in charge. That's what she considers a dictatorship. You know, whenever you have a right winger there, that they call that a dictatorship. You know, even though right wing people, common sense ones, love the ability to vote.
Paraguay remains fairly unstable. They are still rebuilding their civil institutions. That is why my family ended up here, because
Notice how the politicians, Democrat politicians, make everything about them, you know? Whenever there's a justice for Renee Good, evidently, you know, like, oh, but I suffered just as much, you know, minority situation, I was in trouble too. So I understand your plot, you know, just like when Hillary Clinton said that her plane was under fire, or that one guy that said he went to Vietnam that didn't go to Vietnam. And these other kind of lies they kind of make up and everything to make them seem like they were under fire. They had so much trouble, just like everybody else, you know, like, no. Anyway, that's probably a good commercial. We might come back to that commercial later. Here's a funny commercial here. Oh, try. I'm not trying to freak you out, guys, but at the end of the video, something might freak you out here. Okay, just letting you give you a heads up there. The kids are going in to tell their mom that the TV's broken, right? Is the TV really broken? I thought it was funny. Too many commercials for you guys. Large human attack, Nick Sorter. We already saw most of this stuff the other day, but if you want to see another angle of the attack here, right there. I think we already saw this angle before, but he's up there holding a phone over her head, still within his space, and look who touches who first. Rose in the house. How you doing, Rose? Nice to see you there. Still not sure if female or male on that one there, but maybe female. You weren't paying attention to the altercation there, were you? So you're going to say all you saw was Nick sort of giving this person a quick hug here. Pharmacat's in the house. How's Pharmacat doing? Can I just call you Cat, or do I have to call you Pharmacat? Some people are picky about their cats. Yes, as you were looking away, you did not see what happened there, you bonehead. Yeah, craziness. That smoke kind of gets out there pretty quick if they fire that many rounds. It hits the ground and it spreads. Commercial. Okay, you go on a commercial. Here's a commercial. Ooh, good breaks. Anyway, kind of cute. Hey, farm cat, you have a farm. You should have elephants on your farm, okay? Try to see if you can get any elephants and see how they interact with the sheep. Make cute videos with elephants and sheep. That you can make a lot of money on that stuff, I think. Maybe not bears, but maybe elephants and sheep, if you can make that happen. Oh, here's the interaction last night here. I was sure the after. Should I try to find the? Yeah, here's the first what happened.
I can put my work together.
Having a conversation here. Ground Zero PDX on the camera. Iceman to the left there. Two people here wanted these people to leave. Could have come up with a good reason why they should leave, and you might see what happens next.
Just fine. You look like you're fucking less than 18. You're a minor. You should be out here.
If you're going to try to kick someone and get away with it, don't make a big roundup kind of motion, you know, because when I was first watching this, I say he doesn't have enough proof that the person intentionally kicked him, but you can tell that it was intentional because you loaded up here before you kicked the person.
You look like you're fucking less than 18. You're a minor. You should be out here. Hey, you fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. You
I don't appreciate the language, even though somebody attacked. There's FYI.
fucking cunt.
That bitch just kicked me.
Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck away from me. Hey, you fucking cunt from back here.
That bitch just kicked me.
Did they? I couldn't tell at that point there where the spray came from, though. Where did the spray come from?
I work together just fine. You look like you're fucking less than 18. You're a minor. You should be out.
Right there, in her, maybe in her left hand, there might have been some spray coming from there, or.
Hey, you fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. You fucking cunt.
No, she didn't have anything in her hands. Maybe friendly fire, I guess, in that case. Shane sprayed her, and because of maybe the wind direction or something like that, it got into his eyes or reflected off the coat or some silly thing, because he got just as much as she did, you know. If you want my thoughts on it, she should not have kicked him. She could get assault charges there. Shane, exactly, should not have needed to spray back. He was already hurting from the accident. I understand that, but 18, 20-year-old girl there resorting to kicking the person, you know, doesn't really need to be sprayed. Plus the fact that the only place you'd have any effect on her would be right there. You know, that's, in my opinion, is kind of a bad thing to do at that point there. She's completely covered. You saw the face there, right? Yeah, completely covered. That, look at the accuracy you would have had to, not that you'd want to blind anybody, but that's the only place you're going to make any contact with the person. The other person is also covered up pretty well there, but.
You look like you're fucking less than 18.
See, easily for her to just completely not be affected by the spray. Be smarter, guys. Now everybody's going to say, Mr. Bill, that's not a patriotic thing to say when you're questioning what people are doing out there with other patriots. I'm questioning actions, not the person. Actions. The person he does a good job out there. He goes out there, kind of do his thing, does a great job there, but I can still say that was not something I would do. You get it? Let's go back to see the thing that happened after that here. And the people that wanted those guys gone, or the ones that ended up being gone, they walked away as Iceman was trying to identify them. You know, not the worst thing in the world, just to kind of see if they take their masks off or something like that on their way out of that area, just in case police need identification or something like that.
Bitch just fucking kicked me, dude. Yeah, because she just assaulted us. She just fucking kicked both of us. It's called assault. I was over there. She came to me. How is that okay to assault people? Look what you guys are doing. Okay, what about her assaulting us?
They sure cleared out of that area quick, didn't they, the girls?
Why are you following her? I'm not chasing her. I'm not chasing her.
All I did was I'm trying to ask her.
Why are you following him? You think he's doing something bad, you're following him. Practice what you preach.
I'm not chasing her.
Oh, I guess the pink-hatted person is still around.
She assaulted an injured man, okay? Do what the right way? You guys are fucking pathetic. You guys are fucking pathetic. You guys are pathetic.
Yeah. And you know what this is called, Blue Otter? We agree to disagree. You know? Pretty simple to do. Well, we agree on most things. We disagree on this particular aspect. Pretty simple thing to do. It's a fun thing when people agree to disagree. It's like, what else? Find things we agree on, you know? We agree on the fact that she should not have kicked him. She should not have asked them to leave. She should not have been dressed all in black block. Whatever other things, you know, there's plenty of things we agree on at that point there. We simply disagree on one action that the other guy did, you know?
Pathetic. You call yourself a man? Really? You call yourself a fucking man? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are not men. You guys are not men, dude. Men don't act like this. Men don't act like this.
I'm surprised. Dinosaur nonsense.
Men do not act like this. Get out of my fucking way. They don't assault people for nothing. Assault people. He just did. He was pushing him and knocked his hat off of his head.
Wildness out there. A little bit of wildness out there last night. Were you guys watching last night? Were you watching me or one of the other streams out there that was out there? Only saw 2 or 3 good streams out there most of the time. Here's a little commercial to lighten the mood here. See? Commercial advertisement. Commercial advertisement. Okay. I won't punish you with too many commercial advertisements. Christy Nome evidently schooled Tapper here. Let's see what she said or did here.
Service to the officer by reaching a conclusion before the investigation takes place.
Everybody who's called a person a murder, you know, that's kind of reaching conclusions, including all the people in Minnesota that said he's an murder, right? So let's go back to the beginning.
Doing a disservice to the officer by reaching a conclusion before the investigation takes place.
I haven't heard you say once what a disservice it's done for Mayor Fry to get up and to tell ICE to get the F out of his city, and AOC to stand up before she had any of the facts and call this officer a murderer. For individuals, well, call them out, Jake. Spend as much time calling them out.
Okay.
I have provided you with facts and information to back up every single word that we have said and every single part of this investigation. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But we're going to continue to do the right thing to keep the American people safe.
I know that you'd like doing a disservice to the officer.
I wonder if he actually questioned is that you shouldn't call people bad things without evidence and due process, you know. I don't think he would have said that to the Fry guy.
God, I will. Fucking woman again.
Andy knows about Mercado also. Fake journalist and leftist militant Andrew Mercado threatens violence against Nick Sorter and Cam Higby after stalking them down. His comrades surround and attack the 2 videographers. You guys were talking about Mercado earlier. F Mercado, by the way, but we already watched this yesterday. Just watch it again for the heck of it. Listen, though, more than watch.
And I am not hit a woman. And I'm helping. I don't know what. I'll get the whole fucking state down here. I swear to God, I will. Yeah.
I'll get the whole effing state out here. Really? What are you going to do by getting the whole state out there on 2 journalists? Really? You do understand there's a First Amendment for journalism and things like that, that, you know, since you're a journalist.
God, you shut up, Cam. You can come out and get some too, Cam. Get the fuck out of here. You can come get some too.
Get some what? Some of the stuff you just threatened that the state would do to him? Yeah.
Andrew, see what happens. See what happens. You two should just get the fuck out of here. That's what you need to do. Get the fuck out of here. That's why you're pussy inside of the fucking car. Look at you, you're a fucking pussy. Yeah, you know, that's what they do, bro. They hit women, bro.
Was this after? Let check the back of their thing. Was this after they already kind of destroyed the vehicle here? Let's see, it goes around the front here.
I don't know what.
I was trying to see the back of their vehicle. You know, there's the break-in in the back. Yep. Broken in the back. Yep. Somebody else already damaged the guy's vehicle here. You can see the breakage in the back and probably on the side of the vehicle. You see all the graffiti at that point there too.
I don't know what.
I'll get the whole fucking state down here. I swear to God.
You're gonna. Already violence has been done to him, and you're advocating for more violence to be done to him. That would not look good in a court case, there, Mercado.
Yeah. You shut up, Cam. You can come out and get some too, Cam. Get the fuck out here. You can come get some too.
Andrew, see what happens.
See what happens.
See what the fuck happens.
You two should just get the fuck out of here. That's what you need to do. Get the fuck out of here. That's why you're pussy inside the fucking car. Look at you, you're a fucking pussy.
Calling that name for no reason. It's bad when our guys say the B word about people. It's bad when the left says the B word about people. Okay, pretty simple.
Any official.
Ooh, Trump endorsed Florida Governor. Anyway, I don't want to watch 5 minutes. Good guy. He'll probably win the election. But there's another guy, I guess, running out there. Also, or no, I'm thinking Texas. There's another guy that entered the race for Texas. Miss Mary had this situation here. Let's watch that later. If you guys want drama, we can get that. Might be related to drama stuff.
Videos with Trump 2028. You dipshits don't think I know the Constitution. I know President Trump can't run for a third term. He wouldn't want to even if he could. I say Trump 2028 because it bothers.
He's a punk. Here's the reason why the 2028 thing is kind of, it bothers them. You do it as a meme to irritate the left.
The shit out of all y'all. And you can't help yourself. You automatically look at me and be like, oh, this blonde, stupid, bimbo, bitch, Barbie. No, it's calculated because it drives you bananas. And I will win every time because it has 100% success rate in triggering all y'all. Good night. Trump 2028. Here's a quick little masterclass in Trump.
Watch that later, maybe. Use to share. Fort Fisher. I don't care. Watch that later. Watch that later. Oh, here's it.
Why don't you go home to mama? Why don't you shut up? You shouldn't even be out here. You're too young. You guys look like you're minors.
I wish I had Iceman's version of that event there too, but only ground zeros. Okay, it looks like the next thing is the drama thing here. Related to that stuff. If you want to get into this drama stuff also here.
Running federal executed. Yeah, okay. The person that you're standing here for today got executed for trying to run a federal.
I wouldn't say she got self-defense.
Officer.
Yeah, it's not part of the drama. You guys want to talk about any Twitter drama? Here's watch this commercial here.
No, it's fine. Look how the mom is.
Ooh, loud elements. It's like Republicans yelling at a bunch of Democrats. Or maybe it's Republicans in Texas. Democrats are trying to come across the border and they're saying, get out, or we're going to send our kids after you.
No, it's fine. Look how the mom is.
I'm kind of curious if they could make a rule or whatever. If we lose 2026 and he gets impeached somehow or another and sent out of office or something like that, Vance takes over. So Trump didn't finish 2 terms, right? So would he still be able to run in 2028 if he gets impeached in 2027? Would he have the chance to run another 4 years in case? Not that that would happen. I'm just asking, could it be possible that he could get 10 years of an office? Oh, this is not the drama. This is other things. Supposedly across the way over there, this is Axtel's camera, different point of view from where the ice building was, but on the other side is where something happened, I think. Oh no, this was later on. What does Mary say about this one? Here's Jesse Axtel's footage of the pepper spraying where you can see the umbrella guy and Missy Rose with her finger on her pink mace set up the plan, and then the actual encounter of the Patriots getting sprayed. Okay.
You're hiding behind him, you're a coward. You guys want us to be killed. You want us to be hurt. You want us to die on our street. And this will not happen. We will fight. We will fight you. Let's go to the corner with fucking. We will fight them. Because we are not cowards. We will stand together. This is my fucking town. You fucking bitches are done.
That's Manny being Manny. Still waiting for this other macing that I don't remember.
I love we have other people's back. I was thinking about
that you find love in your heart. I pray for you guys. You are not like that lady with her eyes black. She is a demon, and I pray for you. I pray for you and your family that you find love and light in your lives, and I hope that you guys find Jesus in your lives. I pray for you.
Ooh. Hold on. Where was it? I said right in this area here. Right about now, I think is when there was another action over there. Watch the circle. Something happened right there with that guy there.
I pray for you.
Which guy was it? The guy with the white hat that got hit? Oh, okay, the person. No, it's Manny over there. Who got hit? He got hit right there. Who was it that sprayed? Somebody in there did something, but there wasn't a whole lot of spray out. So it must have just been kind of a different kind of spray bottle or something.
Demons in
Not sure who maced on that one. That one there, that one there. The man getting down there doing his thing here.
I'm taking this bitch out! I'm the new sheriff!
Oh, Ground Zero PDX had a better view of it? Maybe. Thanks for watching over there in Rumble. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. There's Zip-a-doodle. If you guys don't see the link at the top of the page there, it says Rumble, and you can go there and click there. So in case there's certain things I might want to say or something like that, I can go over there. He was, he was sprayed earlier. This is a separate spraying on this one here. I didn't know that happened at that point there. Somehow or another, other people got stuff in their eyes over there. When he got sprayed at Ground Zero PDX, he was over there, over by where that car is right there in the video.
Wow, you're a real piece of shit. Pathetic losers all around. Everybody calm down
What's going on there? Okay, that was that one. There we go. I think I'll save those or something like that for a second there. See if there's any other news that going on out there. Refresh there. See if there's any late breaking news here at 3:43 Pacific Standard Time. What's that about? Looks like there's going to be more drama tonight. Patriots and Patriots again. New YouTube video cover for this weekend is now. What's this one about, Haley? What is this, you or somebody else? Oh, was it Melissa, somebody or other? Okay, gotcha. Thank you for the heads up, pesticide. Was she the one that in the pink hat that did the spraying earlier? Or when they were all circled up or whatever? Is that the one that you're talking about? Well, I thought it was the girl in the black or something like that might have done the spraying earlier. Right, you said Ground Zero sprayed earlier to help defend himself. Okay, that's right. Make sure you follow Haley West.
Why do I spread white supremacy propaganda?
I've seen the reports.
How is it white supremacy?
Anyway, let's see. Did she link her YouTube if that's what's going on here? Did you link your YouTube? That makes great footage. That one there. New YouTube video. Where's your YouTube? There is your YouTube. I didn't know you had a YouTube. Haley, we'll shout you out here. Or maybe no, I'm not subscribed. Just got 1.37 thousand subscribers. Shout out Haley West there. She got some good comments there, hopefully. Good camera work. Let's give her a shout out on her channel here. 96 views already on that little short video there. Oh, 50 minutes ago, she put a full-length video together. I'm going to make sure you guys follow her first or subscribe before we maybe watch that. Does that work for you? Paste. Please, everybody, follow Haley West out there. She's a good reporter. She used to do sports journalism things out there. Click on that link there, please. I'd appreciate it. And let me know if you clicked on it. I'm going to give her at least 5 subscriptions before I start playing her video here, 21-minute video of all the stuff going on at the ICE shootings and things, protests and things like that. There, just put up 50 minutes ago. You guys can go watch it yourself also. Here, I'll put the link of the video there also. But let me know if you guys already subscribed to her. Let's get her up to 1,380 subscribers. 8 days ago, she put up another one. She's getting out there doing more stuff like that. That's cool to see. And also, when you're out there, give this video a like also, if you don't mind. Paste right there. You can give my video a like too if you want to, but give her some love out there too. You betcha, Brett. You betcha. Yeah, some people want the Insurrection Act going on. Yeah, I can imagine why at that point there. Let's watch some of this here. Maybe not the whole thing here. Maybe we'll do half now and half for the evening stream. Let's try that. In fact, I'm going to try this just real quick here. If she's around Twitter right now, I'll send her a message, see if she wants to talk about her video here after we play half of it here.
Why do I spread white supremacy propaganda?
I've seen your reports.
How is it white supremacy?
Federal agents shot 2 people in Portland a short time ago.
What was the energy like? Were there, I mean, obviously the news crews are still out here, but how many officers would you say showed up?
There was probably about 10 officers. I remember when I just pulled up, there was about a couple of people saying that they thought somebody got shot. They heard a male and a female got shot is what I heard.
Yeah.
And then I just saw the FBI showed up. They were knocking on everybody's door.
Really?
And ICE, I think ICE showed up, but there was only 1 or 2 ICE cars. It wasn't a lot.
Are you concerned, obviously, living here?
6 people that were like yelling at the cops and yelling at ICE and saying shit. Saying a bunch of shit, like classic shit about Portland people saying, "Oh fuck, you work with the feds, you're a bitch."
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Yeah,
Yo, you work with the feds, you're a bitch. That's what they were saying to the cops.
Yeah.
Hey, at least they're in rhythm.
An attack on one is an attack on all.
Donald Trump is next. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump is next.
You guys probably remember some of the events there. She's kind of been out at a lot of the big protests and things like that. So give her some love on that link there if you don't mind. She's also on Twitter too.
Okay, I'm being an
Where was this one? Shane was out there. Seth was out there. Where this one was at?
I'm not threatening. I'm just saying, if you're not going to intervene in some shit like this
making
and de-escalate, what the fuck are you here for?
Thank you, Zibadoodle. I'm going to assume that at least 5 of you guys subscribe to her on there, and I'll keep putting her link in the chat until she gets hopefully 1,380. Right now she's at 1,370-ish. So let's see if we can get her to 1,380-ish.
What are you here for? Oh no!
Because this guy was.
I've been in touch him multiple times.
Well, why the fuck are you saying that?
I don't know. Ask me right here.
The sidewalk. Get onto the sidewalk. Why are you here?
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? I don't see no riot here.
Don't touch him, pedophile! You fucking pedophile protector! You fucking child rapist motherfucker!
Seriously?
People are, you have the right to shot people in our community, and we are members of this community. We have the right to assemble.
Why are you protecting pedophiles?
You absolutely have the right. Who cares about being in this room? People are dying on the street.
Oh, then have your Democrat politicians keep the homeless people, especially that are dying on the streets, as you say, do a better job for them. Why are you yelling at the feds about a local matter? All right, guys, she's still at 1,370. Let's get her to 1,380. Let's go. Let's go. Click that link. Help her out. Yeah. Who's your least favorite Antifa person out there? Is it the Chicken, Travis, Pam Tifa, Spider Mike, Leilani, somebody else I can't think of? Who is your least favorite of the leftists that are out there? Oh, so I'm getting more people over there on Twitter and on Rumble. Put a 1 if you're in the chat and Twitter, please. And put a 2 in the chat if you're on Rumble, please. 3 if you're on YouTube, just YouTube can say numbers too. I just want to see how many people are hanging out in those other chats. Thank you so much, guys. She does a good job. I like how she kind of does little 10-second clips of kind of craziness going on there, you know, and then once in a while she'll have a little interview thing here and there.
If you are familiar with corking, please help cork the streets.
Because that's pretty much what their protests are. Is like 70% blah 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 F ICE blah blah blah, and then 20 or 30% a message or a conversation they might have. And they, you know, usually you see police out there, you know, you'd probably want to hurry to the sidelines, but look at Spider Mike out here in the middle of the road here. Still not worried about the police doing anything to him. That's kind of odd that the police won't do anything to Spider Mike. I wonder if there's some kind of a coordination there. Yeah, good. She got a tripod or a monopod and was able to raise her camera up there. Good job. Assuming that's probably her footage. Or she stood up on that one embankment over there.
Anytime you want, you can change your mind. You have a brain. Be on the right side of history. I can do it. Coward. When you lie awake at night, you can think of the people shot today. When you lie awake at night, you can make another choice. Make another choice.
Use critical thinking. Yeah. I don't think a whole lot of these people use a whole lot of critical thinking skills. This is called resisting arrest, people. When you resist arrests, especially now when the feds get on your case, they'll typically arrest you. If you're a lefty and the Portland police see that you're resisting arrest, they'll say, please don't do that. Please don't do that. We don't want to arrest you. You know, we know most people, you know, and they need consequences. This is probably, I'm trying to see if the encampment is over there as they're kind of pushing them that way there. Yes, it does look like the encampment. At least there's a closet over there, I think. So it's a couple months ago, if that's the case. Probably one of those times where the police were first finally getting down there, helping out, you know, and doing something, is my guess. Fish, but I wish she put the date on it there, but it's okay.
Get on the sidewalk for me, please. Thank you. Notice how I still miss you.
Oh, it might have been. I think there's some stadies out there too. Remember when the state police came out and supported them also when they were trying to clean up the encampments.
You're not at me, but I listen anyway.
Yep, very madness. How old was that person, you think, guys? Let's do an age check here on this older protester here. Not that one, not that one. That one. Grayish white hair there. 45, 50, you would think. Trying to deposit the right place there, but old enough to know better. Well said, well said, well said. Again, guys, we're trying to help out Haley West today. Usually I try to pick out a different kind of patriotic person to help out each stream or whatever, get their numbers up, even though I don't ask you a whole lot to help my numbers up. I actually like to make sure other people get a lot of help. And like the other day was Conspirator that was doing a good job out there. Right now we're trying to help Haley West out here. We're watching her footage right here. I don't want to borrow her footage without getting good. You got her to 1.38, guys, 1.38, which is 1,380 there. I don't think there's enough people in the chat to help get her to 1,390 or 1,400, but if you could be so kind to click on that number there, we'll keep supporting her as much as we can there, okay? Click on that link to her channel and give her a subscribe. If you're on Twitter, make sure you follow also her Twitter, Haley West on Twitter. Thank you, guys and girls. If you identify as something else, still subscribe to her, but, you know, it's on you.
Get the fuck out of here!
I did some shouting out last night also with Jared Speaks guy with a parrot thing. Were you guys watching me last night when Parrot Speaks or whatever, and I was trying to help out a guy named Jared Speaks or something like that. That was kind of nice of me too. And I had a lot of robots and Antifa last night though, so I think I got a few more humans in the chat this time to help out Haley West. She's the one that kind of is out there giving you this good footage here. I'm not sure if she tries to do interviews as much as she can. I'm curious if she's going to have the Richard interview on this thing.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get the sidewalk! Get the fuck back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
I thought we weren't supposed to yell and scream at women. You saw that woman cop right there, right? I thought it was bad to scream at women and try to do bad things to them. I guess it depends on who you are, huh? I'm sure they really care about your finger there, okay? I'm sure they really care that you're flipping them off. Okay, I'm glad you're trying to get attention by jumping up and down with a finger in the air. Children. What are you effing retards doing? They're taking over a city block with no reason and no law enforcement around. That's what they're doing.
Get the fuck out of the road! Yo, go the fuck out of the way, you dumb bitch! You dumb bitch, you fucking
Guys, what people standing and they're not gonna move, you should just go around.
You're the one? Yeah, you wanna be the one?
Yeah,
you
sure.
go around. Alan Lights, wait right here. Wait right fucking here. Wait right fucking here. She wanted it to happen to her by interfering with ICE agents. Doing her job. She asked for it by interfering with ICE and trying to run them over. It's simple as that.
How many of us there are?
Oh yeah, is that a threat? Is that a threat? Are you threatening to hurt us?
How pathetic you are.
You
I'm
threatening
pointing
to
out
hurt us?
No, I'm pointing out how pathetic you are. Not threatening to hurt you. I'm exercising my
These
right
are
to free
innocent
speech.
people that
I'm guessing this person likes guys. I wish Shelby was out there to talk to this person to kind of straighten the person out there. BCP's friend Shelby, also gay. Let's give you some facts here, buddy. You know, I know you like to use emotion, but let's use facts in our logic and thinking about things here, okay?
Like you're just doing it in a
Oh, okay. Patrick.
pathetic way.
They are. And what did they do wrong?
And there's not many people here with
Tell
you.
us specifically
What I'm
here.
saying.
Okay, yeah.
These acts and every other act of oppression that this country partakes in must come to an end today. Not in the midterms, not in the presidential election, but today. I call upon our local representatives to stop trying to win political clout on Instagram and treat ICE as the authoritarian crisis it is.
What would you do? They already said it's an emergency thing, okay? That's about as much as they can do to kind of stop ICE. To say there's an emergency crisis with ICE, you know, we have no power to stop them, but you know, we say it's bad that they're here. There's nothing they can do. You want more words? They can't do anything. They could try to sue or something like that, but they'd have to sue the Constitution. Not likely to win that one.
I call on them to revoke ICE.
Oh, we got two people on Rumble. Let's go, Rumble. There's a link there, guys, at the top there for Rumble, too. Not that I'm trying to over-advertise my Rumble, but just in case I say something that the YouTube geniuses don't like, you guys can try to help me also get some love on Rumble over there also, but focus on Haley West mainly. But if you guys do have Rumble, I'd appreciate 7 more subscriptions to get to 250 over there. But definitely give Haley West more love than me, okay? Copy. Paste.
Land use permit. No more fees. No more ineffective policies. What we need, what our city needs now more than ever, is to rid our communities of these masked thugs.
You're just going to join over there to give me a hard time from over there too, K2, aren't you? You're going to be the trolling moderator over there. Yeah, you know what a fist bump is, yeah. There's Manny over there. When was this? It had to be more recent. No, this one here, Friday or Saturday night or something like that. Because Manny was right there. There's Chandler right there. Hit that like button. It's like being surrounded out there. And Haley's, 110 pounds, if that, Chandler. I'm pausing it every once in a while, see if I recognize anybody else's picture in this one here. Don't recognize, don't care to recognize. Okay. Oh, there's the de-escalator guy right there, the 7-year-old de-escalating guy. He's got his black and yellow on there, but he's not really pro black and yellow, though. Hey, Tally over there. Nice to see you over there. Are you sometimes over on YouTube also, Tally, or just a Rumbler? I know I've seen your name out there quite a bit there. Friday. Yeah, I figure it's Friday night because Manny, the guy that was wearing orange there, just got here. I guess he probably got here Friday or something like that. I thought he got here. Didn't show up at ICE till Saturday, though. But we'll see if we see Angry Oregonian in the crowd, too, on the stay here. Costin.
They want that from
All right. Okay? Okay?
This is what they call a medic. It's Antifa. Red-haired ginger medic. I'm sure she's read a couple WebMD pages or something. Oh, YouTube is. I gotcha. That makes sense now. Okay. You're tricking me with all these different names. It's okay, but yeah, Fork Spoon. Yeah, I gotcha.
I feel brave enough.
Yeah, bear spray last night. Ground Zero PDX was defending himself with bear spray. I'm guessing he took most of the brunt of it because they were keeping an eye on him for half the night, it seemed like.
is a terrorist organization and to make us afraid. Anyone who wants us to be afraid is a terrorist.
Why put a ring anywhere on your face, but especially like right there, right next to your gums and things like that? It's like, what the heck? Oh, look at this. Or in their nose and the ugh. I thought this guy here, I thought you were against fighting and you treat everybody the same. Looks like you were singing along with everybody there, buddy. No, this is not Portland right now. This is Portland 48 hours ago, I think. Well, close enough. Yeah, South Carolina. It's sad to be Friday. It's sad to be Friday, Angry Oregonian. There's many people that are there right now. There, that was Friday. I'm guessing after they came down from the park, there was a whole bunch of people. You know, Saturday they didn't have an event at Carruthers Park to bring a whole lot of people down, so they had more militants on Saturday, but they didn't have that many people there. So yeah, this is Friday. Plus, the police were there on Friday. You're welcome. Guys, I'll finish this video if we can get Haley West at 1.39. Okay, she's at 1.38 something. It never tells you exactly how many, but get her to 1.39, preferably 1,400. But click on that link for me, please, and help her out there. I don't like to play a person's 20-minute video without giving them some support there if I can help it or whatever. So please help her out. We'll try to get her to 1.39 or 1.4 tonight or something like that. And I'll tell her you guys are awesome and that she should watch me more often or something. I don't know. She'll do what she wants to do. But anyway, please click on that link and I'll keep an eye and see if you guys get her to 1.39 or more. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Get the fuck out of my face. I'm on the sidewalk and I can fucking be here. I'm where you fucking told me to be, so get the fuck out of my face. Beauty school takes more weeks to practice than yours. I can't hold a fucking bike up.
She has a good job in most cases, you know, except for when she does interviews, you know, she just kind of lets her camera do the talking there, you know, although she's probably 5'3" or 5'4". I'm not sure if she's watching, so don't be offended. But anyway, she's probably has to raise it up quite a bit there, but she takes care of herself out there. And she knows how to stay safe. She knows how she's kind of alongside the police there at that point. And on the sidewalk. Or actually, she's probably on the curb, actually, right there. She's using my curbs as support. You notice that? At that point, she's kind of tall right there. So as those guys are on the road, yeah, she's using my curbs as a backup plan. Thank you. No problem using Mr. Bill's curbs. You're welcome, Haley.
Get back! You need to give us space. We're creating space.
We get to dictate how much space we need for the rest. Yes, we do.
Yes, they do.
Don't fucking touch me! Fuck out of my goddamn face!
Yeah, I wish there was there probably is some sort of a rule. If they're in a mental prison kind of thing or something like that, they probably don't get to vote at that point there. But I'm kind of curious if somebody's in an insane asylum, that's not convicted of a crime, do they probably don't lose the right to vote. Curious about that. Some people just shouldn't vote, just at that point there, or some people that are far along mentally and things like that, like Biden, things like that. But interesting thing to think about. All right. Hey guys, if I check how many subscribers she had, is she gonna be 1.39 yet? Help her out. Thank you. I know the frogs got on my curbs, and I think they put some yellow stuff on it, yellow liquid on it or something like that. I don't know, yellow or green liquid or something like that. It's kind of stains like herbs there. Yeah. Well, here's the Pam thing there, also from Friday night. This guy was going a little bit wild that day, wasn't he? Yelling and screaming and carrying on. Chandler, what do you think about this kind of behavior? Is this revolutionary behavior this guy is doing here? Is this one of your revolutionary guys? Wow, you can say 2 words. Can you say why that you think that frozen water needs to be had disgusting things done to it? What's going on? What did frozen ice do to you that you want to sort of force yourself onto it like that? I don't think frozen ice would appreciate that. Frozen water would appreciate that so much. That's kind of a gross thing to do too. But it's Portland. They'll do that kind of stuff to just about anything out there.
I can't handle this anymore. I keep seeing.
Okay, that was a joke. You like my jokes? Probably not a great joke, but maybe 5 out of 10 on that joke, maybe.
That Trump is winning every time you go down there and talk to Tommy. We want to get rid of these mega podcasters.
Oh, treat everybody the same. Oh, yeah, except for people you disagree with that you dehumanize by saying that. Great. You hear me dehumanizing you guys? No. I'll say is your actions are ridiculous and things like that, but I don't think you'll ever hear me or normal people dehumanize you because of your actions. Some people in the chat might disagree with me, but guess what? We can agree to disagree. Okay, got it? Good. Okay, I'll keep playing it, but I'm going to check it and see if you guys are clicking on that link over there. Okay, help my buddy out there. I don't. Haley West. Click on her link there if you need it on the. Let's repost it again. Paste. Oh, did you guys answer that question earlier when I asked who is your least favorite Tifer out there? Was Pam the winner?
When you talk to him,
I think what I'll do tonight is I'll make a poll or whatever of your least favorite Portland Tifer. Who are I can only pick 4. Who are the top 4, you think?
You're paying their rent. That's right. And they want to get rid of you. They don't care about you. They want you dead. They want you out of here. Do not give them any time talking to them, especially that one. It's very dangerous.
I think she's talking about BCP at that point there for some reason. I don't know why she wanted to target him. She's still at 1.38, 1,380 guys. Let's see if we can get her to 1,390, pretty please. Thank you.
You don't realize how dangerous these people are. They want to shut you down. Don't let them. You don't give it to them.
I know.
Stop it. That's right. Stop it.
First of all, they're trespassing on the private property of that car lot that's right there. That's his rocks there. I'm not going to take credit for private property. That's his rocks there. But yeah, they're kind of abusing my curbs out there and kind of blocking the sidewalk. So they're doing 3 bad things there all at one time there, you know. Not to mention what they're saying is also another bad thing too. So 4 bad things they're doing at one time. And looking ridiculous, like with the frog suits, things like that. So 5 bad things.
This is where you belong. What they do is they try to take you down there to their corner to get you away from this spot. It's about ICE. And they love ICE. You gotta.
And what happened Friday and Saturday night? Especially on Saturday night when most of the people did exactly the opposite of what Pam wanted. There was like 4 or 5 people at ICE most of the night, and the rest of them were all kind of harassing Tommy Boy and such.
Remember that. They love him. Give me a break.
Yeah, she's the genius of trespassing. She was the first one that evidently trespassed on J6. So yeah, she's got expertise. Did she trespass not once, not twice, but 3 times? Did she trespass? I only saw the video of one time she did the first trespassing, but on J6, did she trespass more than once after the cop said, here's the line? Did she cross that trespassing line 3 times?
Oh my God. So, you know, I guess I needed to say that because I don't want Trump is winning every time you give them
he already won.
Attention.
This was annoying too. I had to deal with that sound there. It was like when I was streaming this or whatever, there was like 4 or 5 streamers out there and everything, and this annoying sound there that was going off. They're good at being annoying, but I had to, for a while, I had to pick a streamer that was further away just to not get that sound in my ear. Exactly. Hypocrisy. Well said, Britt. Well said. Well said.
Get on the sidewalk.
Do a recognize check here. Skyler, tall guy in the back there. Don't know who it is in the helmet, but right winger. And lefty veteran right there. Not Stolen Valor, but a different guy. Oh, I forget his name, but the guy that always has a flag out there and kind of saves the flags back when they had that encampment down there. Is it Nico? Is that his name? Something like that. Different angle. See if we recognize some teddy bears. That's the priest there, the Catholic priest, you know, that's told to stay out of politics, but evidently they're in politics right here. But anyway. You see that one guy holding the other guy back? They know that some of these guys are emotional, so they have to kind of say, don't attack, don't attack, don't attack. Don't get arrested.
Nice try, homie. Nice try. I'll remember that. And keep just understand. We got the numbers. We got the numbers, clown.
And the reason ICE didn't go out there and try to nab some of these people are optics, likely. Yeah. She was always in the middle of the action that night, wasn't she? Yeah, they only care about numbers like, oh, we've got more people that like our cause than your cause. Yes, but guess what? We're all individuals and we don't care about numbers so much. If we have a cause that we want to stand for, we'll usually stand for it and everything, wherever we aren't well pleased to stand for it, if we're in the minority. Because in a civilized society, we shouldn't be attacked for our opinions. BCP on the right side of that picture there.
Why do I spread white supremacy propaganda?
I've seen your reports.
How is it white supremacy? Just in any way. Honestly, I'm one of the least biased journalists out here.
Facts.
You're dividing the people. You're not really creating any.
I think that I'm one of the least biased
Her ocean plot, I would say.
reporters
I've
out
seen
here.
the reports. You're not really too biased.
How's that?
I've seen the
I
reports.
am one of the least biased.
If anything,
If you think I'm bad, then what do you think everybody else is? Because I give everybody a side.
Because you said you're for the people.
When you came up to me with
as soon as you say you're
Here, if you guys want to see the rest of this interview, I'll show it to you anyway, but I'm trying to encourage you guys to click the link there. You see where to go. You see it on the screen, don't you? I'll just put it in the thing one more time here. Give her some love. Give her some love over here. Paste right there. Right there. Good deal. Oh, and also, yeah, follow the Angry Oregonian also bit. Let's focus on Haley West for now. Are you going to stream it a little bit by chance, Angry? But anyway, Haley West here. I'm going to click it. Please subscribe to her. It doesn't hurt. It's really free there. She doesn't charge for subscriptions over there either. So please click that and give the video a like also after my stream is done, or however fast you are here. See, we got her to 1.38. Let's see if we can get her to 1.39. I think it'd be a miracle to get her to 1.40, but we could try that. Let's at least get her to 1.39. We're going to refresh now, see if it worked. 1.39, baby. Let's go. Thank you, guys and girls. You guys probably not enough people in the chat. You know, you try your best, but I don't think there's enough people out there that could help her get to 1.40. You know, you're not that good at chat to help her get to 1.40, are you? Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. We'll see.
Okay, whatever.
But like, I think you can ask almost anybody out here. I've been very respectful and I give everybody a voice and everybody says. Like,
I haven't disrespect you. I'm just called what you.
I don't spread white supremacy. I believe everybody has the same rights, and I believe that we all should have a voice, and I believe in freedom of speech.
Okay, we do freedom of speech, and you say that we are violent. But
I mean,
and you're here there.
I don't know you personally. I think everybody's held to their own standard.
Okay.
But standing.
I got a nose ring. Listen to me. I have nothing but emotion. I have no facts. I just yell and scream. Yay. Here's another action I'll disagree with here at this point here. Tommy's a good guy, a lot of emotion and things like that going on there. But what did he do possibly wrong in this situation here? What was going on here? He's a good guy or whatever. You know, everybody has their own kind of opinions. Just talking about people's actions. I'm not saying he's a bad person. What did he do wrong in this situation here? What was going on here before you heard Tommy's voice?
If you think I'm bad, then what do you think everybody else is? Because I give everybody a side.
Because you said you're for the people.
When you came up to me with
as soon as you say you're propaganda.
What did Tommy do wrong? In my opinion, I mean, you know, he likes to kind of get in people's faces. That's what he does. You know, what could he have done better? You know, again, nothing wrong with him. Good guy. Likes to be out there. But if he was watching and maybe he didn't know that Haley was right there, you know, sometimes she's kind of covered up or something like that too. So maybe he didn't know it was Haley. But if he knew it was Haley, what was the mistake he made? Interrupting the conversation that she was having that might have had one person understand her story. She's trying to get across that she's unbiased here. And he's trying to listen to her and things like that. If she was the guy, he probably wouldn't listen to her. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody comes up, and lefties are great at interrupting conversations too. I'm not saying just the person on the right does it. But wait until it's over, or wait until if Haley kind of gets hard pushback from more than one person. You know, right now it's just kind of a one-on-one. Got to hold up, learn to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to let them ride, know when to run. You guys know the words.
Okay, whatever.
But like, I think you can ask almost anybody out here. I've been very respectful, and I give everybody a voice, and everybody says, like,
he's still talking. He's still talking to the left of her.
I don't spread white supremacy. I believe everybody has the same rights, and I believe that we all should have a voice, and I believe in freedom of speech.
Okay.
Again, perfect time to allow his viewers, in my opinion, at that point there, to listen to a conversation. They've probably listened to him quite a bit at that time there. You know, they love to kind of have the emotion from Tommy. But once in a while, it's like I like to give you guys a commercial once in a while, looking at animals or something like that. I would suggest, you know, he can do whatever he wants to. Does a great job. But give his chat a little break from the emotion and listen to a conversation, you know? Just a thought.
We do freedom of speech, and you say that we are violent.
I mean,
again, you get my message here? Oh, yeah. Let her have the conversation.
You're there.
I don't know you personally. I think everybody is held to like their own standard.
Okay.
But slandering.
And then somebody else gets involved. See how this happens all the time here? You know, once Tommy starts talking and getting into Tommy mode, you know, when something like this, having a nice dialogue here, and then it becomes 2-on-2, 2-on-4, when it should have remained a 1-on-1 for another minute or so, in my opinion. Just an opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe it's good to yell and scream over people, but you know, there's times to do it, times not to do it. I don't think that was the time to do it. But again, nothing wrong with Tommy. Good guy. I'm pointing out the fact that certain actions should be able to be called out, but certain people don't need to be called out for who they are or anything like that. But actions, when they defeat the purpose of being there, should be called out. Does that make sense, Angry Oregonian? I was trolled. I know, but exactly when you're down at Tommy's corner and everything, Haley's not going to go down there and talk to any of the people that he's talking to. Is there going to be upset and things like that, you know? Or Ocean Plot's not going to go down there and say, you know, what did you think of Tommy's take on a subject or something like that, you know, that because they know that person's already fired up for having to deal with Tommy. So just like that, where you're not going to get good conversations after people talk to Tommy, these people are not going to irritating.
You guys came into our protest for what? You wanted this, motherfucker.
Now it gets funny, you know, but that guy walked away, even though he was having a nice decent conversation with Haley, and now it turns into a yelling and screaming and a Tommy match, even though it was a Haley interview to begin with.
Liberal white women and their cuck husbands are ruining this country.
Ow, that hurt my ears. Hey, Jets Mess, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, exactly. Although this was Friday. This was Friday. He probably had plenty of action going on out there. I think pretty sure this was Friday. Saturday he had a little bit less action, I think. Yeah, but Friday he had quite a bit of action out there. I'm pretty sure this was Friday. So a lot of people were walking by him. He had plenty of conversations that going on there. And maybe she was down at the Tommy's Corner at that time. But still, it's like there's plenty of other people to talk to there, Tommy. You didn't have to be right there, in my opinion. That's a good question to ask, Ryan. Yeah, who is kind of footing the bill there? Maybe the first name initial might be G, the last initial might be S, just possibly, or maybe the son of G that has an A in his first name. But it could be, you know, the person there. I'm sure some of you guys know who I'm referring to, but GS or AS. Let's see if you guys are still hanging out. It's still got 52 people hanging out there. We'll watch the last few seconds of this video after I check and see if by chance you guys had enough numbers to, remember they were talking about numbers earlier. Do we have enough numbers to get Haley to 1,400? Do we have the numbers here, guys? Do we have strong numbers that will overpower the other numbers? I don't know. Let's see if we do. Let's see if we do. Hit the refresh here. We don't have the numbers, guys. We didn't have the numbers to get Haley to 1,400, guys. Why didn't we have the numbers? That's okay. But I'll keep trying there. And also, while you're at it, Snooks, or an Angry Man, will shout out his channel. There also, he's a good guy out there, moderator person there. He's too shy to put his own thing in there. But earlier, Snooks did put his link in the chat that I'm scrolling back for. Maybe she'll have to put it in there again. Oh, there it is. Follow him over there, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right on that one there. So yes, you went Saturday at that point there, and it was a little bit fairly militant more on Saturday, but numbers more on Friday. Okay, yeah, you're right on that end of things there. Yeah, but there was still plenty of attention for him there on Saturday, though. He didn't have to bug other people's attention. Anyway, make sure you give that a like there if you haven't done it already there. I already gave it a like there. It's got 22 likes there. Let me give you the link to that YouTube video too for the heck of it there. Let's get her to 30 likes there if you guys want to. You know, get as many likes as you want to there. Paste right there. Click on that. Give it a like. And what good comment are we going to say? I'm going to say... video There we go. God bless Ice Baby. Rich says, if you guys can't read it there, it says, I did a reaction video to it. Great job getting all the best angles and clips. And thank you for respecting Mr. Bill's curves. There we go. Comment there. I can get my own reaction alike. There we go. Good camera work. Oh, shit. She's getting a little lot of love there already. Nice to see that. Geyer even said something about it. Nice. Anyway, click on that link there. Give her some more likes there. I might keep an eye and see if you guys are giving her some more likes there. Right now she was at 22 when I made that there. So click on that link there. Give her some more likes there. Maybe we get her up to 30 likes there. But I'd really want to get her to 1,400 views. Now, what are we going to do? Now we're going to, I think for the most part, you guys got the drift or whatever of my feelings of the drama. Do you want the drama nonsense or not? because as I was looking at some of the stuff that was on the interwebs over there, BCP's out there saying certain things that certain other people don't like or something like that. Here's something he said as a reaction to Haley Ground Zero, which are, these guys have been friends for ages, you know. They've known each other since she was young out there. But if you want to, since they're putting it out there in the ether, I might as well say my 2 cents about it. Not that my 2 cents counts, probably counts as 1.5 cents. Is there still people watching? There's 40 people watching on YouTube. There's a time for peace and there's a time to flip tables, just as Jesus did when righteousness was being mocked. I'm there, amen. She did that as a reaction to Tommy Boy saying something to the effect of Charlie tried being the nice and respectful one, and look what happened to him. He was brutally murdered, unalived, and mocked in front of the entire world. The time for niceties is over. It's time to start flipping tables. These radical extremists only understand one thing. Let's get where is it? Just understand one thing. Let's get it to them. Show these terrorists what real Americans are capable of. Whatever video it is, I don't know. I don't care what the video, but just what people are saying there. And then BCP's part of this drama thing too. I sent a text and I was like, looks like he stirred up a hornet's nest. Where did he go? I have to go back here to see it. There it is. And then his response here is something to the effect of, can't throw scripture around without proper context. This is the problem with the lukewarm Christians nowadays. Believing in Jesus doesn't mean anything. Throwing God's holy word around and not understanding it to try to make it sound like we're fighting a righteous and evil fight doesn't work. How do you fight evil with carnality? Is his kind of sentiment on the subject. And he tries to hold people accountable out there too. So you guys can give your thoughts on the drama if you want to, or just ignore the drama. It's up to you. But I don't know, if I was to put my 2 cents there, what this is in relation to, this little disagreement, in my opinion, is what happened the other day. And also, what's her name? Honey Badger Mom didn't like the fact that some of the stuff that was being yelled at last night was kind of too loud and bugged the people. I'm not sure what time it was when this is going on. I think it was before 10 o'clock.
In Portland, Oregon, you are a demon. You're a demon. You're in Portland, Oregon. You're breathing demonic beings out here. You are a...
You see what the older ladies there doing or whatever, she's trying to cast Haley out. That's Ground Zero there, or something like that, or backing up or something like that. But as she's sort of trying to cast away her stuff there. But, well, this was Sunday. This was last night. You know, so yeah, some of the stuff that they were doing or whatever on Saturday, yeah, it was, you know, borderline crazy, you know. But anyway, I'm not sure if I want to give my 2 cents, but I'll just kind of let you see what the drama is about, at least here. And the other thing also was that BCP was kicked out of a Twitter group or whatever, the Patriots room or something like that. The big one where a lot of people do these Twitter spaces and things like that. And he says, I guess I'm not a patriot anymore on one of his things there. So, like, why do people censor someone for difference of opinion? You're all on the same side. You know, what, if you consider the right or left side, you know, the right side of history or something like that, you don't need to censor somebody and kick them out just because you don't like their opinion of your actions. Again, key word. What's my key word here? Actions. These people still should love each other and have basic respect for each other. But just because BCP disagrees with Haley's actions, Haley probably disagrees with BCP calling it out publicly or something like that, I'm guessing. But I guess they had a conversation, but I'll let that be their thing. But bringing it out there to the interwebs is crazy before you sort of hit that like. Are they not hitting the like button? They can hit the like button, but since I'm a nice guy, Emmett, how you doing? Nice to see Emmett out there. He's got a thing. You follow him, and he might do some singing for you one of these days. He does this little karaoke thing or whatever. I might send me a 60-second clip of you doing that, and I'll make it one of my commercials or something like that, Emmett. That'd be cool to have a singing commercial during some of my news programs. But anyway, what was I saying? I was going to see if you guys, by chance, were able to get Haley West to 1.4 thousand. No, you still haven't done it yet. Doggone it. Let's finish this video.
You are in Portland, Oregon. You are a demon.
Anyway, that's one of the things that they disagreed with is too loud, as Honey Badger said on her channel out there, and everybody's loud out there till 10 o'clock, and then it calms down and you can't amplified devices at that time there. But, Honey Badger is concerned about the people in the area, keeping the peace, things like that, keeping the volume down. Some people are more concerned about getting their message across. Haley wants to get out the message across that it's a fight between good and evil. That's her message, My message usually is just to kind of expose the silliness of why they're yelling at a building is my typical message when I go down there. Like, why are you yelling at a building and people that are doing their jobs? But everybody kind of has their own kind of reason that they're down there. But all of us are usually on the right side, and don't say bad things about people. You can say comment on people's actions, but you don't have to say that person's bad. I want them out of my area because they called out an action that they didn't like. What's the point in doing that? Am I making sense? A small video. Okay, good. Good. Emmett's going to send me a video of him singing. If you don't mind, if you have a choice of songs, make it like a God Bless the USA kind of song or something like that, kind of a country patriotic song, about you can choose whatever song you want to. Or Know When to Hold 'Em. Know When to Hold 'Em. Who sings that, guys? Who sings that song? Okay, let's see the other video here. And for making this video, I don't know, I might be kicked out of a group or something like that, even though I'm not really saying anybody did anything bad. Just telling people to focus on actions is what I'm mainly trying to get across. Don't focus on the person, like, I was called it, they said I had bad actions. Like, that's their opinion. Big deal. That person will still like you and respect you. Geyer Digital, I guess he also is not a fan of some of the actions also there. And along with Honey Badger Mom, I guess. Both cool people. I love how everybody has kind of a different way of kind of exposing leftism and things like that. Geyer Digital does it with his voice, when he yells and screams at them. Honey Badger Mom does it with her camera. That's Manny being Manny, I guess. Something like that. Kenny Rogers, yes. You guys know it. No, Angry Oregonian was first, even though Angry Oregonian kind of looks like Kenny Rogers. If you don't believe me, then we're gonna shout out Angry Oregonian's channel, so you'll have to go watch and see what he looks like there. Okay. Tell me if he doesn't look a little bit like an old Kenny Rogers. Go copy. See how many subscribers, and he's at 374 subscribers. We'll try to get him to 400 later, but at least get him to 380 if you guys don't mind right now. I'd appreciate it. That's a great button there. It's at 374 right now. See if you can get him 6 more subscriptions, especially if you're an old timer and you want to see what Kenny Rogers looks like. Go watch some of his videos there. Tell me if he doesn't look a little bit like Kenny Rogers, okay? Watch more of this video here. Actually, Manny sort of has that sort of Kenny Rogers kind of facial features too. The guy in the red hoodie there. Was it right? Was it right in that area? David's keeping an eye on things there. The milk lady? Which milk lady are we talking about, David? Right in this area. Let me skip back a little further here. One of these. Oh, the pink-haired girl here. You're thinking, right? I'm almost thinking something in those bubbles might have caused it, because earlier when they were in a big circular area over there, you couldn't see any spray go anywhere, but you saw somebody doing the bubbles and everything everywhere. My guess is that those bubbles had something in them or something like that. Is that BCP? Was this Saturday night? No, it's Sunday. It was Sunday. Oh yeah. Earlier, yeah. Iceman on the other end of things. Yeah, I remember seeing that over there. Yeah, we started the thing with that one. Mace bubbles. Hey, could a person do that? You think? I'm not an expert on mace stuff or anything like that, but I'd imagine you could sort of dilute the mace to a degree and put it in and mix it with water to make it more of an aerosol type thing or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, you guys don't seem to be interested in the drama nonsense either, but we'll check and see if there's anything else out there to look into here. Ooh, Haley West. Yeah, we already saw that one, Haley. Mace got to conspirator. Oh, looks like Manny, the guy who was in the orange thing or whatever, is hanging out. Baba Booey and Scuba Steve and other people in Olympia. Cool. Border Patrol agent calls out liberal. Oh, we saw that video a couple days ago. That was funny. Let's see if there's any other late breaking news or anything like that. If you guys want to hang out in these spaces or something like that, feel free to check out the spaces. Looks like Manny's in a space there. Follow me on Twitter. There should be a link in the description if you're not already. Let's do it one more time and find my link there. You guys follow me already? It's the best. Close thing is you'll get to see me grifting on anything here is asking you nicely to follow my Twitter or my Rumble. Which one would you prefer? We'll start off with the Twitter. You guys should be able to see the description. A lot of people, they don't want to kind of fiddle with going to the description, so they're waiting for me to post the link so that way they don't have to scroll. They just want to click the link and then click the follow button, so I'll make it a little easier for people to do that. Yeah, man, he's a cool guy, yeah. Although he got on my case the other day or something like that because he thinks I cut him off for it in the middle of a sentence or something like that, but I think he was having a bad day at the time, so YouTube Live. Oh, at the same time? I see. So, do you want to be able to start the X space at the same time, or do you just want to watch somebody else's X space? Because what I'll do here, just to show you for a second here, I'm not sure. Usually, Manny doesn't mind his X space is being restreamed, but let's listen in on this space just for a little bit. If you have a computer, Angry Oregonian. Oh, I feel like I just got maced. A little itchy eye, anyway. Sorry about the itchy eye thing going on there. But anyway, what you would do is you would have your preferably have 2 monitors to make it easier on yourself, but you'd have a situation where you'd have your computer. Like if you want to be able to do it on your phone, however, host both, you could try it. You know, I mean, I'll do this as a test here, just as a test here. Oh, sorry about my eye issues. We'll try this here since you brought it up there, and there's still a few people watching. Hopefully, people that have already clicked on the Angry Oregonians channel and hit like over there, and people that have hit the Haley West channel and liked over there, that we're going to double check and see before I do the special test here to see if I can host a space as well as do it on YouTube at the same time. But we're going to check and see if you guys got to 1,400 for Haley. Checking. Still at 1,390-ish or something like that. So if you guys can help out Haley West, I would appreciate that so much. She's a good girl out there doing her thing, exposing silly behavior, things like that, and getting bugged by Tommy as she does it. There's that link there for you. Hold your horses. I'll show you how to do that thingamajigger. And then also the Angry Oregonian is right there. Click on both of these and click the follow or subscribe button, whatever. Click a button that helps them out anyway. And we'll click this one over here, right there. That is the Angry Oregonian, the guy that looks like Kenny Rogers. Okay, now I don't know what that guy's talking about. I'm gonna start a space. What you do is you'll have it on here if you're using Streamer, is what I'm using right now to broadcast. So it lets you have one camera if you want to keep yourself on the camera thing, and then it allows you to have one screen up. As you can see, the screen here for me, it's the one right next to me here. And then what you do is you go to your space. I'm going to go to more on this one here, and it says create space right there. Oops, I need to move my camera. It's actually hide that thing there. Maybe it's, you see where it says create, or that where it says space, that's where the create space is on that one there. So then you click the create space right there, and then you choose the community. For the heck of it, I have a small community. Feel free to follow it if you want to. Also on, there we go. Over here, Common Sense Patriotism. If you're on my Twitter, please follow that community or whatever, where we talk about things like agreeing to disagree and, you know, holding people accountable for their actions, as you kind of get across some of the things that I'm trying to get across to you. Common Sense Patriotism is the name of that channel, and we're just going to call it a test run over here. Let's call it a test walk. You're not really running, we're kind of just walking. Okay, and it gives the option also to record the space here, guys. Okay, right there. I wonder if anybody's going to join me. I doubt anybody's going to join me, but no, we're just going to do it anyway. Test walk. You're watching the Angry Oregonian? Hopefully you're watching. The comments so I can see if you're watching. You could try to use a phone and laptop combination. Yeah, you probably could do that. Yeah. And then you click the start now on that one there. And then when you're ready to talk, you should be able to do both, because it's using my mic here already through StreamYard, and now it's using my voice through over there also. So in case anybody comes up there, they could do that. If I wanted to be tricky about it, hey, from France. Oh, wow, I haven't had a French person around here in quite a while. Thank you, Jean-Marc. Nice to see you. How you doing? Nice. Hopefully you're having a great day over there in France. What's the temperature in France? If you preferably do the calculation for me, if you don't mind, put it in Fahrenheit so I don't have to look it up. Hopefully it's warm there. Over here, it's around 45 degrees or something like that, maybe higher over in this area here. I can't do the Celsius calculation for you, but thank you. But anyway, that's how you sort of do that there. And the way you could do it, it starts 2:01 a.m. Oh, it's probably kind of cold there too. I bet it's around 40 degrees at that time of night over there. But what was I going to say? If I was using OBS or something like that, I could condense the the thing. So all you see is that. As conspirator Patrick just pops into the channel just to say hi. I'm not sure if he's watching on my YouTube, but I'm just showing my channel out here what's going on. And this might be a StreamYard allows you to do a thing where you can have people talk to you or right through StreamYard and see them on the screen. But if you did want to interview somebody also like Patrick, then you click the requested thing here, and we can talk to Patrick over here about some of his footage that he's posted lately and things like that. He likes to do a lot of these clips of his different things. So maybe he wants to talk about that or find something else to talk about. And chat's going to let me know if they can hear him too, just to make sure that it works. After you go through this and you go up here and you say approve, and then you ask Patrick how he's doing. Oh, other people pop. Even the Aragonian popped in there. Okay.
You're going to fill up quick, Mr. Bill.
No, it's on the common sense patriotism thing. Why am I going to fill up quick? I didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, Jesse's there. I guess some people like me. Angry Oregonian, which is also in here, is trying to figure out how to do some of this technology stuff. He's a boomer, so we got to help him out. If if you had anything that you wanted to kind of share with the 33 people out there, feel free. Patrick. What was your favorite clip that you've uploaded lately?
Oh man. Well, there's a lot of clips I've posted lately, and I have a lot more to post. I'm just exhausted. Information overload.
Doing all that stuff on there, yeah. In fact, see if I can wait. I didn't spell your name right when I was doing this search thing here. Why isn't it working here? See if we can find some of the footage Patrick uploaded recently there. What about that thing the other night where you guys went down the railroad tracks down there? Were they taking somebody out of the ICE building to get medical attention or something like that? What was going on then?
Oh yeah, so Friday night, they made an arrest. Shoot, I can't remember the guy's name now that was arrested. I do have it, but I'd have to look it up. So he was arrested for crossing the blue line or trespassing on government property. They took him down, and then a few minutes later they had an ambulance out back, and they were stuffing him in the back of an ambulance.
Oh man, that's crazy. You think he was injured? My guesstimation, some of the people that kind of get taken in there kind of say that they're so hurt that they need to go to the hospital or something like that, even though they do have a medics inside of ICE.
Sure. So there are definitely situations where that happens, where people, they don't want to be in the ICE facility, so they say that they're injured. But from what I heard, the guy was knocked out when he was taken down. So I'm not sure if that information is correct, but that's what I heard. So it might have been a legitimate trip to the hospital.
Cool. I'm not sure if you're looking at my screen right now on YouTube, but what do you think of this one guy here that was confronting the guy, like an older guy that was getting the face of the guy with the helmet, the night helmet thing there, kind of older guy? I think BCP indicated that he might seem like the new ringleader. If you remember back in the day, there was a guy named Luis that seemed like he was a ringleader. This guy here has like a veteran's hat on and was confronting everybody out there. It seemed like all the black bloc people are kind of following his lead.
His name is Reyes.
It seemed like he was a ringleader. This guy here has like a veteran's hat on. Oh, turn off your YouTube, Angry Oregonian.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I got too many things going at once.
Sorry, you watch it on TV. He's got his TV on YouTube. And
just mute yourself, Angry Oregonian.
Yeah, I will until I figure this out.
There he goes.
Yeah, so his name is Preston A. Reyes. Preston Allen Reyes. Apparently, that's his name. What do I think of him? I think he's trash. The night before that video, he was trying to carjack someone who had their vehicle stopped on the side of the road after being blocked from passing past the ICE facility. He got out to express himself to BCP, and
Is that angry?
Or yeah, hey, Mr. Bill, you can mute him.
Okay.
Until he gets his stuff figured out.
No, I got everything off now. It's just me and my phone now.
There's something in the background that's making a little bit of noise there.
Oh, I'll come in. I'm hanging out the window. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could hear traffic. Sorry.
Yeah, so the Reyes guy the night before, he tried to carjack someone who got out of his car to express his dissatisfaction with the situation to BCP. He had his car door open as he was talking into BCP's camera, and the Reyes guy comes up behind him, tries to get in his car, gets thrown to the ground, then continues to try to open the back passenger door on the driver's side, and then walks around to the other side and tries to enter the front passenger side of the car. But the guy who owned the car ended up driving away at that time. So
that's interesting. Hey, chat, can you hear me? YouTube chat, just let me know if the sounds good on your end. Put one in the chat if it sounds okay to you. But Angry Man, you said it was what's his name? Was he around back in the day, or is just a new guy, you think?
No, he's new, dude. I've never seen him before. But everybody's comparing him in his attitude to what Luis used to be.
Yeah, you can always kind of tell in a sense, and maybe it's Antifa's just acting the way they are, but they seem to want to defer to kind of certain people and things like that. When the guy went back and kind of talked to the guys, they weren't sort of backing off of him. They were kind of listening to him or things like that in his ear.
Yeah, he's becoming somewhat of a ringleader somehow, and well, you can't understand anything that goes on that side of the line, but it just really doesn't make any sense. But was it Sunday night, last night, that he brought a friend with him? Conspiratard, you were down there, Patrick.
Last night I wasn't out.
Oh, okay. I must be confused. I was watching somebody else's feed, and or was that Friday? I'm not sure. When oh my God, who was it? The tall guy that was in the Cars, the Disney Cars jacket. Was that last night or was that Friday?
The red jacket.
Yeah.
That was Saturday night.
That happened on. Oh wait, yeah, that was after we. Yeah, that was after we left. We thought everything was done, and so we left. It was me, BCP, and Geyer all left, and we thought everything was done because we were watching from a different parking lot and saw the cops, and then saw the alley get emptied, and we thought everything was over. And then I watched the footage the next day. I'm like, holy crap, we should have stayed longer.
Sort of like, yeah, when Friday night when Conspiratard was wanting to leave or whatever, then he saw Stacy out there and she said she was good and everything, left her out there, and then that, I think it was the same guy that we're talking about.
Yeah, the rumor is that's the same guy. The same guy that was with Reyes is the guy that was harassing Stacy the night before or whatever.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out who that guy is with the long hair and the red jacket. But in the video, he said that Reyes is his neighbor. So I'm not
his
sure.
Neighbor, yeah, correct.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they came together or whatever, but Reyes has been out there. He's been out there for a while, at least since November, where he was arrested out there for spitting on Ground Zero PDX Shane.
Yeah, but I've seen him around this new ICE protest, but I don't see him from any old actions. So he's new. He's not new to the ICE protest, but he's new on the scene, I think.
Makes sense. Yeah. That the other guy that's the bald-haired guy, and if you're looking at my video right now, the guy in the scarf, colorful scarf, is that the same guy that we think it's the Preston guy? Let's see. Actually, you wrote it down there.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, yeah. The other day he was wearing a hat. Just looked a little different.
Yeah, he wears that hat, and it looks like a veteran's hat, but it actually says "Veteran of the Class War."
Oh yeah, that makes why he seems like.
Yeah, it's a fake veteran's hat, and that kind of pisses me off a little bit too.
Yeah, they're good at stolen valor type of stuff, aren't they? And that tall guy and the black guy in the back or whatever, he keeps his terrible opinions whenever he talks about things. I'm like, be quiet. You're making no sense. Anyway.
But see, if I may, the thing that concerns me the most, my wife and I were talking about this because I was showing her footage, and this guy is really emboldened, and there's got to be a reason for it. And this is why he's getting compared to Luis, because if you remember, everybody forever kind of had suspicions that Luis was a Fed. He was an op. And this guy gives off the same vibes. He's got too much cockiness. I mean, he looks like Danny DeVito, for Christ's sakes. I stood a foot taller than him, and he was just running his mouth like he had no fear in the world. And he gives off serious CI vibes.
Yeah, I remember him talking to you saying that you're shaking. I'm like, you're not shaking. You can see right there that he's not shaking. Why? That's what Luis would always do, is find some. So they all do is find something to lie about. You're like, some sexual thing or some sort of thing that's not actually happening to make it look like you're the bad guy or you're the.
And if you pay a little closer attention, every time he pops up and he starts running his mouth like this, the cops are not more than 10 feet away or 10 or 20 feet away. I never see him doing this when there's no police presence near.
Yeah. Even when you guys were down the railroad tracks, the cops were still kind of down there on the sidewalk there. Kind of keeping
because Quincy and I were at the scene that you're showing right now. I'm on the TV, so my feed's a couple minutes behind you on your YouTube. But that scene down there in the alley, Quincy and I were there for the beginning of it, and he wasn't down there. He wasn't down there when it all started popping off, and then the cops showed up. And that's when he popped onto the scene. And it happens every single time. Every time the cops are close, he pops up. That's what gives me the crazy vibe about him.
That is wild. Hey, Jesse, if you want on here too, if you want to say what was going on last night in your opinion on anything, feel free to request the mic there too. Jesse Axtell is down there recording as we're watching my restream last night to see what was going on there. Feel free to put in your 2 cents there. Let's see if Haley West. Have you seen the Haley West video yet? Conspiracy Heard, of all the crazy stuff past over the weekend and things like that. She put out a 20-minute video recently, shouting all that stuff out there, trying to give her a little bit of love over there. But she's still she needs a few more subscribers to get to 1,400. Guys, come on.
Hey, if I can, speaking of good footage, I want to, Patrick, I want to thank you for being cool about letting me use your footage. And that downloader you hooked me up on, that worked really well, way better than the one I had. But yeah, I mean, if anybody here in this space is not subscribed to Conspiratard, he gets some of the best footage down there. So I was down there right next to him half the night, and I'm still using his footage for my clips. So that'll tell you he's really good at what he's doing down there.
Yep. Link is in the chat right now there, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Conspiratard out there. It's always, whenever I do the restream or whatever, and I have like 3 or 4 streams up, I usually have it on yours most of the time because either, Tommy's saying stuff I don't like to hear so much, or other streams aren't in the action as much as yours. So it's I say Patrick gets the winner of the day. Next, Mrs. Axtell says she's hanging out with the baby now. Hard to talk. I appreciate the shout out though, and I keep commenting here. You betcha you can. Yeah. Sorry, I give more people shout outs than I give myself anyway. By the way, anything else you guys wanted to say there? Because I got to go to the restroom pretty soon. I'll admit it. Anything else on your mind, Conspiratard, about, if you don't have to comment on Twitter drama, but if you did want to say anything, you can.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting involved in anyone else's drama. I understand people have their differences, and I see things that people complain about too, but that's not my place to get involved. I'll let other people work that stuff out. As long as people aren't talking shit about me, I'm happy.
Yeah. My thing is just, you can talk about people's actions, but when you get kind of personal and censor people and things like that, that's when I start to have a little bit of an issue. You can say somebody does actions you don't approve of, right or left, but just like don't get personal. Don't say that they're following Antifa's footsteps or something silly things like that. You know, you can say that.
Yeah, I mean, I have opinions, you know, but I'm not gonna express them publicly for sure. I just don't want to put myself in anyone else's drama, you know.
Yeah, I don't think my words should do that. You know, saying something as simple as that, but if they do, they do. But anyways, I think thanks you guys for hanging out there. Does that help you, Angry Man, about how to sort of restream the space there? It's easy. I know.
Yeah. I think so, buddy. I think I'm gonna probably tomorrow. I'm gonna work on figuring out how to do all this stuff. Once I got to get my internet fixed. My router is not. It for some reason.
The 2-year-old.
When my grandkid threw it, it got weak, so it's not supporting all my devices right now. So I'm a little bit handcuffed.
Oh yeah. Next time, put it up higher so you can't reach it or something, I guess. Anyway,
who's curbs? Mr. Bill's curbs.
Yeah,
Mr. Bill's curbs.
Not curves. Curbs. I mean, some people kind of mispronounce that, so I got curbs.
Yeah, I told him Patrick he kind of got asked out because the frogs in Pantifa took over his curb.
They were when Pantifa was there doing her speech the other day, they were all over my curbs. I don't mind Haley West standing on the curbs to get a little bit more height, but I'm not a big fan of the frogs using my curbs for their activities. Thank you guys in the X Space for hanging out there. I appreciate it, guys. I just managed doing a test here, but there's another space out there that Manny's doing. I think you guys like to go to those X Spaces. That's where I would suggest you go. And I'm gonna end the space here for now. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Oregonian. Thank you, Jesse. Say hi. Say hello to
Appreciate all you guys.
All right, we'll talk to you later, Gators. And then you press end when you're done. There you go. There we go. Does that work for you guys? Hopefully you're doing good. Make sure you follow Conspiratard on X also again. Yeah, I didn't expect anybody to actually show up when I did that there because I guess it's the people that follow me, not necessarily the ones that are on that community space. Because I only have 23 people in that community space. But anyway, hopefully you're taking care of the baby there. Good deal, Mrs. Axtell. I appreciate you doing your thing there. Follow Conspiratard. And I'm still, my goal before I end the stream is to get Haley West to 1,400 subscribers, even though she won't respond to my DM. But anyway, let's see if you guys can get her to 1,400 subscribers. She's still at 139. Refreshing again. Still at 139. I wish I could do exactly how many on that one there, but hopefully she's only a few away here, guys. Can we get her to 1,400 subscribers? I think that would be a very cool thing to do. And also, the Oregonian is up to, let's see, 374 is what he was at. 377. Can we get 3 more subscribers to help out the Oregonian? If you guys want to see what Kenny Rogers looks like, the Oregon Kenny Rogers, and a good conservative guy that's been around Antifa stuff for quite a while, give him a subscription also, and then we'll play some music, and then we'll be done here. Okay. If anybody's actually human in the chat, that is. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still human, and we'll play Mr. Bill's Curbs and see if we can find something, video that goes along with it here. That goes along with it right there.
They roll up loud, ready for a scene. Then they freeze mid-step, 'cause the sidewalk's clean.
Thank you.
Fresh white line, like a battle scar. Every edge in place, every mark a star. Stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall, good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's Curbs, make the doubters burn. Boots on the ground, badges in the night, neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner like a drawn-out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. They chant and they push, but the line doesn't fade. Every painted edge, every groove that was laid, dreamy haze above, still in the street. Mr. Bill's current stand, where the patriots meet. Mr. Bill's curve, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. So guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curve, make the doubters burn.
There we go. That was a pretty good song. That was a pretty good song. You guys like that one? Yes, I still have to go to the restroom, but I'm holding it in. I'm holding it in my going to the restroom here, guys, until you get Jessie Axtell. She's at 550 subscribers. Get her some love over there. The link is in the chat there. She's also on Twitter also. But Haley West, if you don't mind, since we used most of her footage today, click on that link. Yes, we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. I'm even going to pull this over here. You guys did it. Not we did it. There we go. Check it out. 1.4 thousand subscribers. You see it? Let's see if you see it. See where it says 1.4 thousand subscribers? I can't blow that up any more than that, but check it out. Good job, guys. Good job. You don't want to go with me to the restroom? Good idea. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see if that's enough shout outs here. We did go to Conspirators thing there for a second. Let's see if we Twitter people here. I don't have a whole lot of some of my folks out there a little bit older. They're not into this Twitter stuff. It's a young man's Twitter thing here, but we're going to double check and see if we can help Conspiratard out here before we go here. What do you got to 3,413? Can we get him 2 more at least? Preferably 7 more, but like I said, you guys aren't young enough here in the chat. So maybe if we can get 2 more, get him to 3,415 there. That's kind of a funny number. Let's try that one. Okay, guys. And yeah, sub to Axel Media's up there also. See if we can help her out there. Let's make it a sub thing, not the weird sub thing, but a different subscriber thing. There you go. Conspiratard right there. Okay. Let's see if we can do this real quick. Anybody? So you guys all have like 3 screens on at the same time. So don't tell me you guys can't do 2 things at once here. Come on now. Of the 30 people that might be out there, and maybe 5 of those guys are Antifa. I don't know. But anyway, ready? Let's see how long it takes you guys to hit the follower button over there on Twitter there. Okay. You guys can follow, make sure you follow me first, preferably, but follow Conspiratard. We're gonna hit the refresh button here. Let's see if you guys give him 2 more at least there. Ready? They got 1. You got 1. 3,414. That's a cool number too. But 3,415 is a cooler number because it has all different numbers in it. Come on. It looks like if you want to be followed back, it looks like he does a decent job of following back also. More than me. I think I'll only follow back like 600. But anyway, are we ready? Here it is. Subscribe to everybody everywhere. Good deal. Good deal. Well, at least we got Haley going there on her thing there too. It'd be nicer if she said thank you or chatted back to me, but I don't see her chatting back. She didn't say anything. Did she at least look at my? She might be busy. Anyway, do another refresh here. See if we got 3415. Preferably 3420, but we'll go 3415 as a minimum. Okay. Still 3414, guys. Okay. All right. You're not that old, guys. It's not too hard. Some of you guys have an old account that you haven't used for 20 years or something like that. It's on Twitter. All you got to do is some of you guys have to log back in or whatever. I know it's hard to remember passwords and things like that, or sometimes you have a password save thing or something like that. You can save your password and it'll let you into Twitter. We'll give you a little time to kind of remember your password on Twitter to get back in there if you need to. There we go. While you're doing that, let's do one more thing here, because we've got to keep you guys entertained somehow here for a second here, even though I usually don't stream this long during the daytime. Oh, that's an interesting Rooster Report video there. What's that?
America, fuck yeah! Coming together to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America!
Long live the Republic and follow the Rooster Report.
Terrorists, your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America, fuck yeah!
Fixer, who did that one? Good job, Rooster. Good job. Trying to find something a little bit more animal or something like that related. Oh, Dave Medina. Okay, we'll watch this just because I like Dave Medina stuff.
Portland, you guys have been for fucking.
Have I harassed you?
You guys don't do shit. People, you guys are getting paid to harass people.
Who was I harassing?
Well, you guys fucking harass the fucking people of Portland. You guys have been for fucking.
Have I harassed you? Then I have just spoken to people.
I actually wish that you guys would do more, actually, because I feel like you guys kind of do what you want, and you just like you kind of cause problems.
You keep saying the people of Portland. It's a big generalized group. It's easy.
I mean, I feel like you should be happy that they're doing nothing, because if they were enforcing the law, you guys would all be in jail. That's just what I think.
Okay, well, you're entitled to your thoughts.
I appreciate that. You are too.
I don't know, dude. It's just
I like your ponytail.
The fucking whole institution is fucking based off of racism.
I think this guy goes to Portland State.
Stop fucking hurting
I think
people.
that's a lie, man. I think you're sold out by college and by your bullshit.
I didn't go to college.
Okay. Oh, he didn't go to Portland State. Wow, surprise, surprise. Usually, if it's not a college indoctrination thing, it's a disagreeing with your parents after you left the house kind of thing. Like, my parents treated me bad, so I'm going to rebel by saying all authority is bad. You know, anybody feels like an authority figure over me, unless it's daddy government that can give me money. Is my guess.
Counts.
I fucking saw it firsthand. I lived in
Bro, what's racist about the system? Tell me.
That means you don't have a college education.
I actually do, but go ahead. I actually do. I actually do.
Don't know shit.
Actually, I went to college for 5 years, but
if you think the system of law and the system of police in this
tell
country
me how
is
it's
not
racist.
based on
Tell me how
racism and not based on the exploitation of people and of
Oh my goodness, these people.
ownership of property and of ownership of people, if you think that's not how this country was founded, you are not educated. And
so what you guys are doing to these neighbors right here, do you think that's not fascist?
That's it.
You know, a lot of these people.
I'm not going to talk to you after I express my stupid opinion with no facts to back it up. Yes, maybe the police started back in the 1850s because of certain things, but they're still needed today because why? You can't trust this 350 million people to all act perfectly fine as they go across the country. So what do you do to stop 350 million people and make sure that they act properly? Police them. Sorry, common sense wins.
You can't give me examples on what you're saying, bro. You can't give me examples.
Oh, these people. Anyway, I was trying to find something more interesting here, but I'm going to save some of these other things for another news time or something like that. Sure, that one there. I'm trying to find like a cute video or something like that. While I'm trying to get people to sub to certain people out there, like the conspirator over here, that you guys should have hit the one more follow button over there. One more follow. Get it 3415. Come on, Mrs. Axel. Call your friends or something like that. Tell them to follow Conspiratard. Get him 3,415 here. Come on now. Even though he's got more than I do, but we won't rub that in. Okay. Ready? 3415. Click the Conspiratard link. Where is it? Where is it? It's not too far up on your screen there, guys. Where did it go? Where did it go? And also Mrs. Axel, too. We got to check in on Mrs. Axel in a second here. Check in on that one there. Mrs. Axel, did you guys click on her? It is live streams out there also on YouTube and on Twitch. See if anybody was nice enough to help her out. Nobody even gave her one. I want to see if we can get her to 555 subscribers. If you guys want another person who does IRL streams out there, follow her also here. I'm trying not to be boring and still keeping people here. I know I'm just asking you to subscribe, but still, it's kind of fun. There we go. Click that link. She's at 550 right now. Let's get her to 555. It's a much better number than 666, you know. So get her to 555 there. Click on that link. Click the subscribe button. Very simple. Patrick, why aren't we getting you to 3415? People just don't like Twitter for some reason on my YouTube for some reason. They're just not helping you out on Twitter. Sorry about that. You need to get a YouTube. If you get a YouTube, then they'll probably be nicer to you. I took up my PC to the TV with an HDMI cable. Oh, is that how you're watching me on the TV or something like that? I think that's probably how your Oregonian has his kind of setup or something like that. Or do you have YouTube TV or something like that built into your TV or something like that? You are very welcome. Yeah, tell the baby I said hi. I don't think the baby knows me, but tell let's do this. If you're watching the TV, here, see if the baby likes this idea here. All right, is the baby watching? Follow Mrs. Axel, guys. Follow Mrs. Axel. Did I put the link in the chat? Yes, I did right there. Okay, there we go. Ready? See the baby. Ready? Let's do it. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. That work? Oh, I don't know sure if that entertains the baby or not, or probably scared the baby. I don't know. Baby's probably saying, Mr. Bill needs a haircut. All right, guys, I'm just about full in the bladder area, so let's see if we our final results. We did get Patrick to 3415. Good. There we go. Confirmed Patrick to 3415. Thank you for, if you guys want to shout yourself out, if you're the 3,415th follower, thank you for hitting that one there. Let's see if we got Jesse Axtell any higher here. Come on, refresh work for me, Betty. 553. Okay, we're going to put this on the screen here. 553. Two more, guys. Two more over there for Jesse Axtell and the baby, okay? How old's the baby? You gotta do it for the baby. Don't do it for Jesse. Do it for the baby. Okay? I just freaked the dog. Oops. Okay. If you didn't have a baby around or whatever, I would do it again or whatever just for the dog, but I don't want the dog to scare the baby. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. 2 more subscribers, guys. Can we get Jesse 2 more out there? Okay. Next time she goes out, if you guys can give her some more love out there. Wait, you have another account. Didn't you have another account that I was using last night? Anyway, we'll focus on this one for now here, but I thought you had one that had 2,000 subscribers on it or something like that. I was going to see if you need to get monetized on the other one. Or is it Axtell Media? That's that. Oh, Mrs. Axtell Media. Maybe the other one's regular Axtell Media. Anyway, we'll see if we can help you out on this one here. Did I lose everybody? I did lose a few people here. My song scared them away or something. But can we get 2 more subscribers out there to help her out here? Can we do it? Reggie is Axtell Media. Okay, that's the one that. Does he want to monetize on his or not, or has he tried to monetize or something? Maybe he's got a strike on him for telling the truth or something. And okay. This is just your account. The other ones are both his. Okay. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, oh, there's so many Axtels around. There we go. Click on that one there. Please, pretty please, if you're out there. Even the Rumbler people, they can also follow on YouTube. It won't hurt them to do that. Ready to go here. Okay, we're going to click this refresh button again. It'll better go to 555, please. Still 553, guys. Still 553. Who's afraid to press the button here? Okay. If you ever want to press my buttons, now you can press my buttons and this is Axel's buttons. It still needs more hours of. Okay, I was wondering if there was something holding it up or something like that. Cool. Nice to see. Nice to see. Okay. If you guys do get her to 555 subscribers, I'll risk the vengeance of Jezit, of her being mad at me for scaring the baby, or had the dog scaring the baby. So she's going to sort of probably keep the baby safe or whatever while the dog gets freaked out by the oh no thing again. Okay. Did the baby like the Mr. Bill? He did. Okay. Only if you guys get her to 555 subscribers will I risk her wrath. Okay. Yeah, you got to do it. I'm going to risk the wrath of Zach still unintentionally scaring the baby via the dog. Okay. And blame him, not me. You're looking at big white eyes. Oh, you didn't like it. Okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger like that. Okay, like oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's try it again here. Did we hit it? Did we hit it? We're not gonna hit it. I got it. So 553. Oh, I got it. I got it. Doggone it, guys. You still monetize your other channel? There, yeah. I don't monetize it so much because I need the money so much. I just gotta do it. Just gives people another button to press once in a while. Help out with electricity and things like that, and the equipment that I sometimes use when I go places. But anyway, if you guys want to hear Mr. Bill say "oh no" again, click the subscribe button on Mrs. Axtels. Okay. Still 553. Come on now. Come on now. Some of you guys on Twitter can follow over there too. Okay. I'll do it anyway, though. Be ready. Hey, cover the baby's ears. Ready? Here we go. Here comes the baby. You want full screen? There we go. Down. Ready? There we go. Okay, there. We tried it. There. Sorry, hopefully the dog's not barking at the baby or anything like that. So I gave you fair warning, though. I gave you fair warning on that. Excuse me. Hopefully the baby smiled too. Oops. Don't hit that button. One more refresh, just in case you guys are nice enough to help her out here. One more refresh. Come on. 555. 555 is a very cool number. Let's see it. 553. Darn it. I tried all I could do on that one there. Angry Oregonian, did we do anything for you by chance? You got 374 when we started. You're at 377 now. 379. Okay. One of those. Let's get Angry Oregonian to 380. Preferably still focus on Jessie Axtell. Get her to 355. The other number there. Okay. Can we do one more subscriber for the Angry Oregonian here? Is that possible? I think it's possible. Get him one more subscription there to get him to 380. And then I can go pee, okay? That's what you guys are doing this on purpose to make me hold my bladder this long. That's why you're doing this. Who's the one that's making me hold my bladder this long? It's hard to hold your bladder. It's probably not good for the bladder to be held this long. So somebody hit the subscribe so I can go to the restroom, okay? Somebody's going to be nice and preferably also focus on Jessie Axtell also. Click the subscribe for the Angry Oregonian right there, okay? So I can relieve my bladder. Sorry if that's too personal or something, but You're not greedy? Okay, yeah. I'm not too greedy either. Okay, last. Come on. I keep hitting the wrong button. Refreshing this one, not that one. 370. One more. That's all I ask. I don't think I'm begging too much. Come on. Come on. Subscribe. Cancel. Okay. Okay. We're going to play one more Twitter video here. I saw this one that was very funny the other day. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay. Not that one. That was funny, but that's not the one I want. That was cute. That's not the one I want. Not the one I want. Here's the one I want. You're on the floor. Too angry. Maybe it was an angry. It was more of an angry parrot. Here it is. Here it is. Let's check this one out here, guys. It's funny.
You're not. Don't do it. Bentley, watch out. I gotta put my feet up. Hey, get out of here! No! Well, stop! Why do you want to fight?
Oh, you guys can't see it. Sorry. Rewind it here.
Look, you're not coming over here. You're not. Don't do it. Bentley, watch out. I gotta put my feet up. Hey, get out of here! No! Well, stop! Why do you want to fight? Why do you want to fight? Why do you want to fight tonight? Hey! I brought you home. I brought you home toys and a skateboard. Hey, quit! Preston, no! Hey, you're acting like a crack chicken. You're acting like a... I'm not running from you. You're acting like a crack chicken. That's it. Highest bidder gets you tonight. Highest bidder gets you tonight. You're out of here. You're out of here. I can't stand you tonight.
Was that funny, guys? Was that funny enough to get one more subscription for the Angry Oregonian here? Let's see if it did the trick. It did not do the trick, I don't think. Oh, God, I thought I might be able to get one more subscription out of that one there, but it didn't look like it worked there. Okay, we'll try it later tonight to get a few more subscriptions to these guys there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I got to use the facilities, okay? Spin City News in the house. Okay, good. Spin City, do me a favor if you guys, you might follow him already. Can you be the 380th subscriber for the Angry Oregonian? Can you be the man, the myth, the legend, and subscribe to the Angry Oregonian if you're not already subscribed? Can you be that 380th we're trying to hope for there? I need somebody to help out the Angry Oregonian to be that one there. And come on, we need somebody to press the button for the Angry Oregonian. And also, Jesse Axtell needs to. I'm trying to get her to 555. Where'd she go? There she is. Still at 553 for Jesse Axtell on this one here. So I need 2 more subscribers over there. Can we hook her up there real quick? Actually, you have 2 accounts on Twitter, don't you? Right, but we're on YouTube. So, hook her up. Come on, come on. 2 more is all I ask. 1 for the Angry Oregonian here. So I can go to the restroom. 380. Good. You got 2 for Angry Oregonian. He broke his 380. Good deal. 381. Thank you for that. Whoever did that. I'm assuming that might have been spin on that one. So the Oregonian. Good. We got him across the line there. Thank you. Oh, Skylar was the other one. Who was it? Hey, is that a different Skylar, or is that Skylar the Patriot guy that I know from Portland? Thank you, Skylar. Did you do the other one also, Skylar? Did you hook up Jesse Axtell also by chance? She needed 2 more over there if she hasn't got them yet for 555. I'm trying. You guys, did I give you the link or not? Maybe I didn't give you the link. Here's that link here for you. Sorry about that. There's the Mrs. Axtell link there. You're in Florida. Oh yeah, you're in that with that fake weather over there. You and Spice Spin City News. You guys have that fake Florida weather where you only have like one season all year round. I see. You're still checking your reads again. He was at he broke 81. He did it. Well, we're trying to get you to 555 here. See, you can do a refresh. Yeah, Actual media subbed. Okay, that'll be 554 if I refresh. One more, baby. One more. Who's going to be the 555th? Who's going to get credit for it? Is going to be Skylar. Did you already do this one? Skylar, can you be the man, the myth? You're not far from Spin City? Oh, awesome. Are you the other person? He always has like, when he does the spaces, there's like a security Spin City or something like that. Are you the security Spin City guy or something? Yeah, thank you, Spin. Let's see who's going to be the Skylar. Are you going to be the 555th? Let's see if it's you. I still need one more. A very cool number to be. I know that'd be. If I didn't already subscribe, I would love to be the 5551. I wouldn't want to be the 666 one. But 555 would be a cool one. Okay, I still got a few more people hanging out here. 24 people supposedly in the YouTube chat. Probably half of them already subscribed. I'm guessing already, but done. You did it. Okay, let's drum roll, please. If I should have like a drum roll thing, but I don't have it ready. Anyway, here it comes. 555. There it is. There it is. There it is. But it's a good oh no. It's the only thing he knows to say, so it's a good oh no. Right? He's happy. He's happy. He's happy there. Okay. Sorry if it scared the baby though. All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll come on again later if there's any kind of activity down at the ice building tonight. Axel, are you going to? Is anybody in the chat going down there? Refresh. Oh, was it 556? 556 maybe? 556. There we go. We got the more. I almost wanted to stay on 555. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Oh, do I need to refresh on the Angry Oregonian one or not? Oh, I must have deleted that one there. Conspirator to use it 3415. Just double check and see if anybody else was able to hit that button for a Conspirator also. No, it's hard to get people to go to Twitter when they're already on YouTube though. Haley West, we got her to 1.4 thousand subscribers. Spin City, what if you're going to stream tonight? What I suggest you can do what you want to do, but watch her video that she put out. It's a 20-minute video. If you got nothing else to do, but while you're doing that, shout her channel out. Try to get her. I was able to get her 25 new subscribers. See if you can get her 25 new subscribers too, if you wanted to do that. But yeah, you do what you do. Okay, but anyway, nice to see him out there. You're staying home tonight. Okay, safe thing to do. I'm not sure what the weather's doing out there. I was gonna check the Angry Oregonian while I'm just talking fast because I need to go to the restroom. So it's weird how people talk fast when they need to go to the restroom, isn't it? Why don't they talk slow when they need to go to the restroom? Fall Spin City also, guys. So put your thing in there, but I guess I gotta go to the restroom. Oregonian, there you go. Not the Oregonian. That's the newspaper that we were talking about the other day with you. It's a lefty newspaper. Funny thing is, it's not the farthest lefty newspaper in Oregon. There's a Willamette Week and other ones. Oregonian. 384. We got to 384. I don't know if we're not going to try to get to 385, but hopefully somebody could try to get you to 400 by tonight or something like that. If they give them a shout out there. Yeah, you need to get to 500 and a lot of views on his things to get into the other the monetization thing. I'm not going to give him any love or anything like that, but P-Town, Will Guy or whatever, he thinks that he's going to be able to monetize. You think 500 people are actually going to subscribe to him? No. I don't think so. Anyway. Who is not far from me? The other guy said he's not far from you. This Skylar Mar 78 guy said he's that says he wants to go pee. It's like Everybody wants me to that person there. Anyway, hopefully he's following you on Spin City. Okay, one more. It's the last shout out. Okay, guys. Usually I only like to do one shout out per stream. Not grifting, but I didn't shout myself out much in this stream, just FYI. Spin City News. I have to do that when I don't do it on the. Go to YouTube and do it, not Google. Let's do one word, right? Yeah. 2.68 thousand subscribers right there. If you're not following him, he'll probably do a news show or a restream tonight also. Sometimes we raid each other, some things like that. Copy that into the stream. There we go. Paste. There is Spin City's thingamajigger over there. You guys can talk about Florida if you want to. 55 there right now. You probably are making things like that up or something like that. It's always 70 degrees in Florida. Fake weather, Florida. But anyway, there's him. Spin's chat there. Try to get him to. Oh, here's his thing right there. In case you want to know what kind of content he has. He does a better job with his pictures. I don't do a lot of pictures on my thing there. I probably ought to make it all fancy and do that. I just have a We the People or a flag thing up on my introduction things. But anywho, where was I going? Try to get him to 2,690. He's at 2,680-ish right now. So try to get him to 2,690 if you can of the people that are watching. And I'm going to see if there's anybody to raid for the heck of it real quick before my bladder explodes. Have you guys ever seen a bladder explode? I think it'd be a pretty sight. I think I did get a few new subscribers there. Thank you for the new subscribers on my. I think I got 2 or 3 new subscribers. I had 4,280 at the beginning of the day with, I think, and 4 more. Thank you. Where's the button here for the? Where should we send you guys here? If I'm going to raid you somewhere. See if there's any options there. You guys going to go get your dinner like I'm going to do after I get my bladder checked. I'm kind of grossing you out with all the bladder talk, aren't I? MDG Gaming is probably hanging out in Las Vegas. That's probably a good way to go. Or if you want news, I got a guy named Jeff Mack that's doing a news show also, probably talking about Minneapolis and things like that. Those are probably my 2 best choices. Jeff's got plenty of support there. Let's give MDG Gaming a little bit of love over there. Yeah, let's do that. And tell him again, Mr. Bill thinks he'll get more women if he cuts his hair and his beard. Okay, tell Mr. Bill says that MDG Gaming needs to get the ladies. He's got to cut the beard, cut the hair, groom them a little bit tighter. Okay. Oh, yeah. Good deal there. Hopefully you guys are doing good there. Check that out there. Spin City's thing there. I think I did all the shout-outs that I'm going to do. Oh, if you want to see, let's see what MDG Gaming is up to right now. Just one last thing of a jigger to do. Oh, and I had 1,573 views today. Thank you, guys and girls. MDG. I got to do this first. He's walking around Las Vegas, supposedly.
No, this ain't the Buffalo, guys. This ain't the Buffalo. That is not the Buffalo. Wolf?
All right. So you guys are going to try to give it. Go to his chat there. I'm pretty sure he is live as well. I didn't see him. I don't think he has his thing set up. Or at least I didn't see it on the screen there. Otherwise, he would have been another option there also. But for now, I already got it set up. I'm pretty sure it's set up. Sometimes I forget whether did I hit save on the setup or not. But I'm pretty sure I hit save on the setup. Anyway, you guys have fun hanging out with MDG over there. Watch MDG Gaming. Make sure you my stream ends, click the go now button. Just make sure you go. Otherwise, YouTube may not send you over there sometimes. Okay. But yeah, Climatics is another good thing to watch if you want to watch Climatics. He's focusing mainly on his Rumble, and I have a Rumble too, but I linked too many links. I think I might extend the linking I can do on the thing here. No problem. See you later. Okay, we'll see you guys. So he's got a little choppy feed there, but again, tell him if you want to that Mr. Bill says the women, the stewardesses, or the women around there that bring you stuff and things like that will give you more attention if you have your beard cut. No, he knows I'm joking. It's not a pick on or anything like that. All right, ready, set.